couldn't run Zelda properly. Like he's like just running like this. It looked real cheap. But I had it because it was cool.
That is cool.
What was your favorite game?
On the iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
Back then?
Yeah.
Nothing. I didn't play games. I think
on the
all.
emulator.
Oh, on the emulator. It was like nail-bitingly frustrating playing anything on it. So 0. Not a single game on there. I don't even know why I think they did it just because they could.
Yeah. I mean, that's how a lot of great things get made, though. Like, I can do this, so I will.
And I can just download it in the store, like emulator crap. Like, it's legit, I guess.
Yeah. Welcome back to the table, everybody.
I hope you're recording.
Oh, hey.
I am. I did it. I'm good. I did good. Did a good DM job today.
Good remembering.
Glad to have everybody here. I hope everybody has power and internet after all the crazy storms yesterday. Our fence is still standing.
Oh, thank God.
So, I mean, yeah, there might be lawn chairs holding it up, but
it's still there.
it's there.
I got a fence post holding up my fence. Like, not like the ones that are supposed to be there.
Like
boards,
with that
boards that fell off, and I just diagonally propped them.
Yeah, I was about to say weird flex, but
well done.
Oh,
What, you
man.
want a cookie?
You know, that just reminds me of this great joke that I heard once. Would you like to hear it?
Just one time you heard
Absolutely.
What happened to the demon when his girlfriend joined the Holy Order?
it? What?
He got fiend zoned.
Dang. I hope that's the only time I hear that joke. One time.
At least it's kind of relevant to D&D a little bit. Hell stuff, demons.
And you know what you can do on repeat is watch our videos on YouTube. You can repeat that one session over and over and over.
I really want to make a commercial. We can make a video just having him be the face and background graphics.
Yeah.
Don't look at people.
And you add like the VHS effect to it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
You
cool.
could get rich off of us.
Yeah. Let us use your money, and it'll come back to you. I promise. Like, wait, that's a sponsorship.
Brought to you by the Red Edition of Red Bull.
Yeah, we don't
Brings
have
you
any.
wings.
We don't have any of those yet.
And I heard Red Bull actually gets you 21s with how good they roll.
Get out.
Yeah, I get it from
So how's everybody doing? How we doing?
Doing good. Pretty damn good. Pretty good.
Pretty damn good. All right, good. Well, I don't have any like special announcements today, really. I don't think. Let me look at my little notes here. Nope, nothing. So we can get straight to the recap. Who wants to do it?
I think I should, just because I don't do it for like 9 games in a row. So I'll try it now.
I'm taking up the banner.
Okay. All right. I rehearsed this like 5 times. I don't remember anything. We started off. So we were at the Lizard Folks' place. We're about to head out. Sauron will be joining us.
Sorry.
Sarv. Lord Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Sauron will be joining us with his 2 assigned friends, guards, whatever you want to call them. I don't quite remember their names. Geru, some. Either way, they'll be coming with us. We had words with the Queen before we left. She left a little bit of a worrying speech with us. Something about her. I think it's called a shaman. Not really. Don't know if she could trust him. Might try to do some uprising stuff. Maybe. Don't know. If she looks weak, that's how lizard folk tribes work. Hopefully that just solves itself, and we'll be fine. So we head out of there. Sariv and his 2 friends in tow. Eventually, we talked about Xenopus a little bit. I'm really curious about that place. It's a big old tower. Got some lock on it. We got to talk to someone back in town about it. We make it to a river. Aelin does her magic, and we're able to just walk right across it. None of this rope shenanigans or swimming or any of that. We just go right over it. It's amazing. Eventually, I'm not sure how it happened, but Red told me that I may have upset her, and I wasn't quite aware of it. I'm saying this, I don't think she can hear me right now. That's why I'm doing this. So
It's good that you're whispering.
and I thought I'd do something about it. So I ended up making a little cool trinket, using just materials from the jungle or the forest itself, and now it does a couple things. She pinches different little twigs on it to give her a little boost. So proud of that one.
That was a thoughtful gift.
I tried to make it personal with my encouragement when she needs it. Eventually, we started getting close to town, but there were some folks camped outside of it, which, maybe we got a little refugee thing going on here. Maybe there's people here from another place, someone's in trouble. So I walk right up to ask them what's going on, and everyone, I guess, agrees with me, because they do it too. And turns out it's more of his friends. Redemir is just a popular guy with various parties. Once we ask them what they're here for, and they say they're here for him, we say, oh, well, here he is. Now what? And they're like, oh, okay, time to die, or something. They just start throwing hands, so it's time to scrap. That's kind of where we ended up.
Yeah, that was good. The lizard folk names is Garrett and Vith.
Garrett and Vith.
Gar, bless you,
Gesundheit.
URT.
I was going to say Gettysburg for the first one, but I chose
You should have gone with that one.
God bless you, Ert.
Do have a question for God.
Yeah.
Speaking of heroic inspiration,
Yes.
since I didn't get to use mine last one, can I use it?
For your heroic inspiration.
Or my normal inspiration, not heroic inspiration. Excuse my jargon.
My jargon.
Can I?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Oh, I did forget something. We talked to Google a little bit while walking, and he revealed some interesting things. Said he gets kind of a hunger
He hungry.
for his foes once they're downed, which we all kind of...
A figurative hunger.
It turns out it was figurative, and he said it was more soulish, and then he told us the weight of souls, which was a little strange too.
So those tea leaves.
I listen to a lot of podcasts at work. You know.
there's something going on there that's we just haven't delved into yet, but that's it.
Well, you
Those
did
are
good.
great.
You get inspiration.
Thank you very much. Look at him.
It's
Looking
super
even
cool.
cooler.
It's cool. Super cool inspiration.
So stylish today. Look at that.
That made me very happy when I walked in and saw that.
It's very cute.
That is such a great dice tray. I wish I could get one of those. Where could I acquire such an item?
Mike's house.
True. I got a couple.
Yes, so great job. And with that, we'll go ahead and jump in tonight's session of Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
No, just like everyone's like, yeah, I got allergies because of pollen, but it's like,
It's that green stuff like in the spring.
yeah, but that's exactly in the spring. Where's it now? Up her nose.
Yeah, clearly up my nose.
Roll initiative.
I was supposed to say her nose is the green.
Oh, a fast Colt's
Oh,
a good Colt.
God.
First.
You're going first?
Not as first as you, I don't think.
Maybe it might be close. I rolled hot, but I didn't roll great. No. I rolled great, but not perfect. 16.
Well, actually, it was gonna be. I can't do that many.
Oh.
First word.
You don't look like you rolled too hot.
Rolled
Ouch.
terribly.
More time to charge your spells.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just gonna watch what's going on, observe.
Gives you extra time to plan it.
I'm getting
Exactly.
shot 4 times. That's my goal.
Okay.
Shot 4 times.
Kugal.
9.
9. Red.
It goes to 18.
18. Aylin.
3. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no. And Colt.
Flaccid 20.
Oh,
Nailed it.
that was good. Yeah, so just as a quick reminder before we got started, yeah, these individuals kind of put on a little bit of a show as you walked up kind of close to them, engaged in kind of conversation, and let you know that they were here to try and basically take red.
The bounty on Red. We asked how much he was worth.
There's
I
a
think.
2,000 gold bounty. A 2,000 gold bounty on his head.
We don't know him that good.
Right? We've known him for like a week and a half.
Can I claim it myself?
But with that being said, Colt, you're actually first.
Oh.
Nice.
So these guys are they're flourishing weapons, pointing guns and stuff at us.
Yeah, so this all kind of like he started getting a little not aggressive, but like something was off as he kind of kept this conversation going. And right at the end of it there, to where we're at right now, some people were slowly kind of unsheathing. Almost, they were very menacing. The menace level increased gradually on a slope over the course of about 30 seconds. And now that this has kind of boiled up to an altercation, everybody's kind of on their toes. A couple people, there were like some tables out there that there were some things or food set on that a few of them like kicked over,
Making cover and stuff.
or made cover for themselves.
Okay, well, since I'm nice and front and center, I'm actually going to try to not get shot. And this guy right in front of me, he taking out his whatever weapon. I'm assuming a sword. The one right, the dude I'm just facing.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to grab one of those vials. I wasn't ready to think about this at all. I'm just going to slam it on the ground. Just crouch down and just push it down as hard as I can. And a ton of green smoke just emits from me.
Oh.
As soon as it vanishes, 4 of me standing there.
Oh, shit.
So I cast Mirror Image.
That's cool.
Now you gotta pick the right Colt.
That's pretty impressive.
How many Colts you got in the box?
Well, we have a second one.
It's unarmored me.
And then what we can do is use these.
That would be great. That it's like
Just put the other 2 of these out for your...
the other 3 are unarmored and it's just you normal.
I can't tell them apart.
Guess which
Yeah, okay, who is it?
That is my full action. I guess I do have a bonus action I can use. I think I should, just to be safe. All 4 Colts will hold their shield up, pull a little dial, and this berry will shimmer over me. I will get 4 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Okay.
A shimmer over us. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
These guys are illusory, right? Your copies?
Yeah.
Illusion, yeah.
The way Mirror Image works, they attack me, and he has to roll a dice. If he gets a certain number, it hits an image. If he gets a higher number, it hits me.
Got it.
Nice.
All right. And with that, one of the archers in the back, specifically this one in red over here behind the table.
Mr. Sanchez is live with us.
Mr. Sanchez.
Hi.
No,
It's Mr. Sanchez.
we never get we're never blessed with Lewis's presence a live night. He's usually catching up the next day. It's good to have you here.
From the Bronx.
From the Bronx, represent.
Oh, shit.
So this other this archer is going to take aim actually at you, aka your illusions, and take a shot with their light crossbow. That is going to be an 11.
Okay, that's gonna miss everybody.
Yeah. So they,
There you go.
you see them kind of lean down to try and reload. That's going to be the end of their turn. Red, that actually brings us to you.
I'm going to throw a Scorching Ray at Mr. Talky Talk, whoever was talking the most.
So
This
would be the one that was talking.
Yeah, so I'll sidestep if I need to, just to get a clear shot at him. Kind of to the left, yeah. I'll stay away from those people. Yeah. And yeah, he's going to get all 3 rays, because I don't like him at all. The first one is going to be an 18 plus 6.
That hits.
8, sorry. 18 plus 8. Second one's going to nat 1 it, which is great. And then the third one is going to be a 10.
Okay. The first one definitely hits. So you can go ahead and roll damage for that.
3.
So you are almost kind of caught off guard with all these multiple cults that just like pop out in front of you. So you kind of move to the side to try and get this scorching ray off. It flies through, but just in the effort of trying to avoid one of them, you hit your target, but it just kind of barely grazes him. The second one, you kind of like stumble over yourself a little bit. Roll a d4 for me.
D4. 3.
So this, so I was going kind of in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 is going to go to the side. It's going to hit one of your mirror images that popped out,
Shit!
and it just kind of poofs away.
Sorry.
And then the third one, you kind of regain your ground, but you're so kind of flustered, it just doesn't meet its target. Anything else you would like to do?
End of turn.
Okay. Like, why are these people after? Like, what? What? That's going to bring us actually to the one that you hit. And he is actually going to run up. And he was the one you were talking to.
Oh, like,
Cole.
hey, what you doing here? That guy.
Yeah. And he is going to make a multi-attack toward you. What's the plus on this? With his scimitar. The first one, I'm definitely going to hit with a 23.
That one's gonna hit. So roll a. You need to roll a. Oh, I need to roll something. Let me see what you had. Okay, it hit one of the clones.
Okay, so there's one just kind of another poofs.
Oh, my Colts.
So the second attack is going to miss. That was a 12.
Okay, I will. Yep, it just.
And the third one is a 15.
That is gonna miss still.
Okay.
Nice.
He kind of expected really to make contact with whatever that first illusion he was swinging at, and it just threw him off so much he was just flustered and couldn't get the next hit in there. But that is going to be followed up with another arrow, or an arrow from the other archer behind the wagon. That's a 17.
Barely miss.
Wow.
You just
Killing
hear all kinds of noises, swords, arrows just kind of whizzing, barely missing. And then that will bring us to our two. One of which is going to run around you and run towards you.
it.
The other one is going to run straight and go and try and make an attack at you, Aelin. We'll go with you first, Red.
Did either of them run past me, or are they way around?
They kind of ran around.
Okay.
Both of them are going to make 2 attacks. So the first one is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
So he swings with his mace and clobbers you for 5 bludgeoning damage, and follows up with another strike, which is going to miss for sure. Next is against you, Aelin. That's a 21 to hit there for 8 bludgeoning damage as he just runs up and just crushes your arm. I don't think this next is going to hit. 14 misses, correct? Yeah, so that one's going to miss.
Reaction.
Yes.
I would like to cast Wrath of the Storm.
Okay.
And it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
He failed.
Perfect. Love to hear that. I took 6 lightning damage.
As soon as it makes contact, that lightning just arcs out from you. That's the end of its turn. Gosh, oh my guys, just going in a row here. I hate this. That's going to bring us to the dark, kind of hooded, cloaked figure standing up on the hill.
Oh, another one of those.
Not nearly as menacing as the one that you encountered in
With the crocodiles?
in the swamp. That individual looked otherworldly. This looks like a person. Very pale, but a person nonetheless. And you see them kind of reach their arm out towards this campfire that they've got and kind of pull in some fire from the campfire and then turn around and launch it directly at you, Red.
Damn, Red. Ooh,
I'm taking heat tonight.
yeah.
And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
That misses. AC's 23, really.
Just barely.
Just
huh?
barely, yeah.
Let's see here. I don't get to use this die too much. You're going to take 10 fire damage as it just crashes into your chest there. That is going to end their turn. It's going to bring us to the other two up here. Sorry, I'm going to do this quick. They are going to shoot with their heavy crossbows down. One is going to be towards you, Colt. The other one's going to be towards you, Kugal. For Colt, that is a... that's going to miss. That's a 14 to hit.
Yes.
Against Kugal, though, a 15, I believe, also misses.
Nope.
Is that it? Okay.
We hadn't got back to town yet. I ain't got my armor yet.
That armor. We got the skin.
You're going to take 6 piercing damage as an arrow just sinks down into your flesh. But that is going to end their turns and bring us to you.
Okay. I would like to move to behind the guy that's harassing Red, so we can get him a little flank action. I now have a double glaive attack that I can do.
Ooh.
So I would like to lay the smack down.
Nice.
Layeth it, brother.
Do I need to roll twice? It's like 2 attacks?
It'll be, yeah.
So the first one's going to be a 20.
Yeah.
So it was a 15 plus 5, which I will go ahead and do my damage for, so I don't forget about it. So that's going to give me 4 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
And then the second one, 11 plus 5, so a 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay. So 4 damage for the first one, and 4 for the second.
Okay.
So 4 total.
So you come across and just rip into this.
But we're flanked. Well, I should have done.
It would just give you a better chance to hit.
Okay. But they both hit anyway,
Yeah.
so okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything else?
Nah, that'll be it for now.
Okay. Aelin.
I've really been trying to think about what I wanted to do. I'm gonna try one of my new spells.
Ew.
Okay.
So please work with me as I fumble through this. So I guess I need to roll first to see. I'm gonna try and cast Call Lightning.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So hopefully this works out for me. Please roll better than a 1. It technically did. I got a 2 that time.
I think your technique is off. Like you got to roll
that
it
one was
out,
an 18.
Yeah,
What is
and you
it?
rolled it out there.
Yeah, you gotta
The
really
first time
swing
you
it.
just like dropped it.
Yeah.
do,
Well,
like,
nothing
3
happens,
rotations.
and I just burnt a 3rd level
Oh.
spell.
Sorry.
If only you had like a dice tower that would like really put some
Oh,
stink
it's
on
over
it.
there, yeah.
There's a bunch. You want a Cthulhu? We got 2 Cthulhus. A couple other things.
Yeah.
That's the little Cthulhu.
Man, where can I get one of those?
Mike's house.
Mike's house.
This episode brought to you by Mike.
Mike's house. Are you moving at all? Staying where you are?
I'm gonna stay right where I am
Okay.
and be sad.
That's going to bring us to the lizard folk, all three of them, who are actually going to kind of get in front of Sarov and actually kind of pull him back, kind of behind the rocks. And one of them says, we'll protect the minister.
Sure.
Okay.
Lizard
Thank you.
folk, whatever.
If anything happens to him, our cause is lost.
True.
Colt.
Okay. I'm gonna cock my fist back. I'm gonna shout to Colt number 2. All right, Colt 2, man and shrimp punch, and we go bop bop real fast.
Is there like a piston on your glove that like? Gah?
This should be, but no, not yet. All right, first attack is a. My actions pulled up. A 17.
Against
Dual dagger man in front of me.
against this one here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just single sword guy.
Oh, single sword guy. Yeah.
What? How much was it?
17.
That hits. Yeah.
All right, first punch is gonna be 1d8 plus 5, so 12 thunder damage.
Ooh, you just punched right in the gut, and you just hear all the air come out of his body.
He's got that ringing, and it's gonna hit 2. That's 18.
Yeah.
Nice.
Follow up with a face punch.
Oh, not so much on the second. 5 thunder damage.
You kind of come back with a backhand. Ugh.
So he's got disadvantage if he attacks anyone but me until my next turn. But can I just walk up those rocks, or I gotta do something special?
You could walk up it. It'd be difficult
I don't know
terrain.
why.
It'd be difficult terrain going up, but you can get up them.
All right. 5, 10, 20.
Yep.
And then right up here.
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna.
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just shouting at these guys. Hey, stop shooting down and come down here and fight like fighters.
He's gonna miss. He's just too. You knocked the wind out of him to the point where he is just not able to make contact with you.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. That will bring us to our first archer friend over there, who is going to fire an arrow at Aelin now. Kind of has a wide open shot, but is gonna go wide and misses. Red.
I'm going to turn to the guy in front of me, and I'm just going to try and like slap his arm, and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on him.
Ooh. Okay.
Hopefully jolt him a little bit.
And you have a +2 to hit as well.
Cool. So that'll be 14 to Shocking Grasp.
That hits.
Ew. All right, cool. So this will be... Ooh, nice. 10 shock damage.
Ooh.
Electric damage.
And he is definitely bloodied.
I will...
Doesn't Shocking Grass do something else? I thought it did like a.
You get advantage if they're wearing metal.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
the they can't take reactions thing.
It can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Oh,
Okay,
there it
there
is.
you
That's
go.
good stuff.
And then, yeah. And because of that, I will step back about 10 feet.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, perfect. End of turn.
All right. That is going to bring us to Dear Leader over here. He sees you kind of take off and run up the hill towards 3 of his allies, at which point he's going to turn his attention to Kugal, who is nearest him, and is now flanking with his buddy and is going to make 3 melee attacks against you
3?
with his scimitar.
Normal attacks though, no advantage.
Correct, just a +2. The first one is a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is an 18.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one's a 22.
Mm-hmm. It's nice knowing y'all.
Ball's getting shot.
We got you. We got you.
Oh, wait a second. You said he only had a +2, right?
Yes.
All those should be with disadvantage then.
Is he the guy with tinnitus?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. All right. Well, let me roll 3 more then. So the first one is a 4 plus his. So that first one's going to miss. The second one is going to be a 15.
That still hits.
Okay. And the third one is a 19.
Still hits.
Saved you one
Saved
gutting.
one.
Just one
There you
gutting.
go.
My guy. It's mostly dead.
And actually reduce the damage a bit. So he slices into you twice for a total of 13 slashing damage, just right into your back there. Let's see. And that
Can I
is going
do
to go ahead.
a reaction
Sure.
with a hellish rebuke?
Yeah.
Creature has damaged you, is momentarily surrounded by green flames, makes a dexterity saving throw
Ooh.
for 14.
Okay. DC is 14.
Yes.
What's his dex? Okay. He is pretty dexterous. That's a 19.
Okay. Half as much on a successful.
Okay.
So it was 7 plus 5, so 12. So he takes 6 fire damage.
The fuck? You hear that? Are you all cursed? That's going to bring us to the end of his turn. That's going to bring us to our archer friend over here, who is going to, let's see, his best shot is currently, technically, let's see, these trees make it hard for me to see too. He's going to move kind of out here a little bit. He's going to take a shot at you, Red. They seem to be trying to bring you down.
No.
That is going to hit. That's a non-nat 20. 4. 9 piercing damage. As another arrow just sinks into you.
Come about that tree a little bit.
What is it? It's wounded, bloodied, or mortal? Or...
Yeah. Yeah, bloodied is below half. Mortal is you got 10% or less. That is going to bring us to our very injured friend over here, who's going to turn around after being gashed in the back and take 2 swings at you, Kugal, with his mace. That's a 22. And a 22.
Oof.
This
Dude.
Is it?
For the first one is 6 bludgeoning. The second one is 5. So 11 bludgeoning damage total. As he like just clobbers into your rib cage. Next up is going to be this. I'm sorry. Nope. Yes. Yes, this one. Sorry. And is going to try and take a couple of swings at you / your mirror image.
The guy behind that table?
Yeah.
He's in melee range of me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a table. So he can kind of like...
Oh.
You know what? Actually, he's not going to do that. He is going to see you. He sees you climb up this rock, and he is going to try and jump over the table
Oh.
and tackle you back down the rock.
OMG.
Oh,
So
shit.
we'll see.
From the top rope.
I'm gonna have him make an attack roll first to see if he hits, and if he does, if he hits a mirror image and goes flying off the cliff.
It's possible.
Or if he
That
hits
could
you.
very well happen.
Yeah. Because he's definitely looks like he's putting his full weight behind it. So this is pretty much just going to be a strength attack here. And he definitely misses.
Yeah.
So
shit.
he jumps over this table and basically like leaps off of this table sitting on its side. He like steps up on it and like whoa, goes like this.
Nacho Libres.
And just and goes like perfectly diving off the edge of this cliff and rolls down to the bottom. He's just laying prone at this point,
Yeah,
and he's
my
going to take 5 bludgeoning damage as he tumbles down that.
I guess the winner. He
That
tried.
hill.
Arms
He made an
straight
effort. I respect him.
That's the end of his. Actually, he'll use his movement to stand back up.
Kugol's now double surrounded.
That was funny. Next up is our caster up here, who sees that you have climbed the mountain, and one of his guards has apparently just jumped off of the mountain. You see him pull in more fire, in both hands, from this campfire here, and releases 3 burning rays of fire towards you.
All right.
The first one is a 17.
Barely just.
Barely missed.
Actually, no. I reflected my shield because I'm awesome.
Okay. The second one is a 22.
Shoots the clone. It's gone.
Okay.
My last image. No.
And the third one is a
me.
non-nat 20.
And that one's gonna smack me.
Very impressive.
Yeah. So this... you're going to get hit for 10 fire damage as this final ray just kind of scorches into your armor and into your flesh.
That shatters my barrier, and then the rest comes into my chest.
And that is going to end its turn. Yeah, he's going to stay put. Then we've got this one and this one that are, one's going to attack you, the other one's going to take a melee swing at you after seeing his friend. The one that's swinging at you misses with the first attack, misses with the second attack. Against you, Colt, is a nat 20.
Oh!
Damn.
So that
I wasn't paying
is...
attention.
I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row, boy. Which doesn't really do
Hold on.
anything extra necessarily. So you are going to take double max damage of that mace hit. So that's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage as you're a little distracted by this flaming, scorching ray that came at you, and he just caught you. You swear you heard something crack. And then he's trying to follow up, but is going to miss. You deflect his second blow away. That's going to end their turn and bring us to Kugol.
All right. Starting off with, I'm going to Misty Step out of, like, the meat grinder.
Good idea.
that I'm standing in. I'm going to come my way closer to the water. I need for a little further back, within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Based on what I can do. Yeah, I just need to get out of like the
Yeah,
way
I mean,
in
you're
harm's way.
anywhere kind of.
Stand behind me. I will protect you.
Good. I'm relying on you. So yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step back, and I'm gonna do an Eldritch Blast at guy harassing her. One
Okay.
beam, which I can now do a double beam Eldritch Blast. So one at her and the other one at red-haired ginger fella.
Okay.
So give this the old college try. first one's probably not going to do anything with 10.
It just barely misses that first.
Okay. Second one will go with
Yep, red hair.
fella. Should be 9 plus 6. So 15.
Just enough to hit.
Good. So 10 plus 3 gonna be so a 13.
Oh,
10 plus 3.
13 damage. Very good. This Eldritch Blast finds perfect purchase just right in the chest, and almost kind of sends him reeling a bit, but he is still standing, although he does look bloodied.
Okay. I will end there.
Okay. That brings us to you, Aelin.
I would like to ask for forgiveness. Your
Time to pray.
yeah. So
Now you sound like a cleric.
well, I was trying to understand my call lightning a little more, so I was reading more, and I did it wrong.
Oh.
So I'm asking if I can pretend that my first one was just nothing, still burned my slot potentially. It's actually, I don't roll for it to see if it works. It's supposed to be a saving throw on you guys, and it's a 10-minute casting time.
Oh, it's a ritual?
You said it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Well, it's concentration. Duration is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh,
so
that
you-
means
but
you can
the-
concentrate on
yeah,
it for up
'cause-
to 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I was
just
gonna
keep it going.
see if I could still do it and just pretend like it's my second time, and the first time I just pretend I did no damage. So that I
okay.
don't.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't do it right the first time. So I'm still like, if I could, like, I get it. I don't get the backward. Like, I don't get to go back in time and get damage. But if I could still use the spell, I think that would be. Really
But you're
kind.
currently out of spell slots?
Well, because I used it, but
and
I
you
didn't.
only have the one
Well,
slot?
I had 2 spell slots, but I let us walk on water earlier as
Gotcha.
Jesus. And so with that one, I should have had you guys do saving throws for damage, but I didn't. I just thought that I failed.
She hacking? I can't tell what she's trying.
I'll tell you what.
Is there some dealing going on? I'm not sure.
Let's have the gods decide.
Okay.
Pray.
Roll this. If it's higher than a 10,
What's
you
your
can do
Falcon
it.
say?
Okay.
If it's lower than a 10, no.
Then I just burned it, and I'll know better for next
Yeah.
time. It's a 10, exactly.
Okay.
That means that I can?
If what I said, higher than a 10, technically?
Yeah, well, I don't remember. I don't recall.
Ask the audience.
Fuck it. It's close enough. You can do it.
Okay.
She's got to go home with you, so just.
Yeah.
Oh, why did the intro just start playing?
Huh?
The intro just started playing on the stream.
It's not.
Huh? No, it's
Not
not.
on my screen.
What you talking about?
Where are you at in the stream?
I don't know. I thought I was.
You must have gone backwards.
Yeah.
Mine's not.
Oh, I did. Yeah, my bad.
I was looking at the stream deck. I was like, I don't think I did.
No, I
I
was.
don't think I hit anything.
So,
Jesse
I
and
make,
Sean are watching at home.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi. I make a storm cloud, and it is a 60-foot radius.
Oh my god.
So, the way it works is I pick a point, and the creatures within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw.
You're literally calling down a bolt of lightning from the
Yeah.
clouds. Yeah.
So, I was
awesome.
thinking if I do it like right here, then I should be right. It could be 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I do that.
Okay.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
One for each.
Please be low. Please be low.
You just control lightning now, just like that.
The red-haired.
And that's a
Giant,
16 is what they have to beat.
Yeah, he did beat that. With you said dex save, right?
Yep.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing here. Dex save for him was a 21. I'm gonna do the one on the left for me here next. He definitely failed.
Great.
The one that y'all been kind of beating up on, and the other one failed as well.
Perfect. I'm going to also use my channel divinity.
Mm-hmm.
And it means that they take max damage because I'm doing destructive wrath. So instead of me having to roll 3d10s, the two are gonna take 30.
It's just 30 damage.
The two of them are gonna take 30 damage, and
How
then the
easy.
one that saved, the Vita, is gonna take 50.
15. Okay.
Holy
the
shit.
I picked the
channel divinity, that's like once per day.
Once per day, baby.
Yeah, okay. So those of you who are in any general vicinity to Aelin see her kind of step back, like a half step, and kind of lower her head almost for a moment and grasp her pendant of Valkyr. And she closed her eyes. You hear her mutter a couple of words, and just in a matter of moments, a gigantic storm cloud forms over your head, and you see kind of just this, and a gigantic bolt of lightning strikes the earth directly in between, and you see the two smaller ones. They get absolutely incinerated. They're gone. Like there's nothing left. There's not a body. The other one managed to kind of dive out of the way just at the last second. You see an arc still jump over to him, and he is definitely mortal at this point, just bleeding everywhere.
Good.
But the other two, let me make sure I get the right ones here. That's you. And you.
Too bad it's not stormy, because it would be an extra D10.
Is it stormy? We never
Yeah,
really
is
asked
it
the weather.
stormy?
So,
Maybe
no,
is it?
It's a
Oh,
pretty day, yeah.
man, okay.
The hurricane.
It just so happens
It's
the
stormy now.
hurricane hit there.
Do it again, stormy now, because of you. The weather goddess, God.
So you are concentrating now, which
you
means if
Aurora.
you cast another concentration spell, it will get rid of the cloud above you. And if you take damage, you will have to make a concentration check to see if you can maintain your concentration.
Okay.
Um,
I'm glad that I didn't take damage between my last one, because then I would have lost
Yes,
it.
sir.
But thankfully they missed me. So I feel like I'm just selling myself more on why I was allowed to still do this.
no, that was good. That was a great move.
You're going to have hands coming your way.
And I'm
no
glad
doubt.
that I
Very
reviewed my
soon.
spell.
All right, so does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. That brings us to the top. Colt, you didn't see this happen. You saw the clouds form and you heard a bah, like the loudest sound you feel like you've ever heard. And you glance back just like quickly, and there are it looks like in Infinity War when they get snapped. You just see kind of an outline of like ash of a humanoid figure just kind of settle away where two people were. But it is your up initiative.
So I would assume lightning struck, right? That's my
Safe
guess.
assumption. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little sassy then. I'm gonna turn to the guy next to me and go. I'll just, you know what happens after lightning, and I'll step back a bit. I'll hold out my palm, and a little purple ring will just stay in place, almost like I locked it in place. As I step back, I cock my fist and I punch that ring, and a thunderous shoots out in front of me.
Ooh.
As I cast Thunder Wave at these two gentlemen on these
Baller.
rocks.
That's awesome.
Okay.
They need Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
This is amazing. I love it.
That was a good one-liner.
Ew.
Let's see. So that is going to be this one.
They gotta get a Constitution saving throw of 16 or higher.
The small guy, you said 16?
Mm-hmm.
He just failed. He rolled a 15.
Perfect.
Actually, shit, that was Dex. You said Con.
Con.
Okay, he
Redo.
has a +2. So he has a 16, sorry.
Oh.
The cloaked figure, Con save, is also going to succeed with a 21.
Oh, they both succeed. That's unfortunate. But there is a little bit of a bonus to this. So, on a successful save, they take half damage. So they're both going to take 5, 6, 7, 8. They both take 4 thunder damage. However, our poor, unfortunate, exceptionally large bonfire is an object in front of me that just flings out, completely opposite from me, into our stalwart, standing tall gentleman in the back.
Okay.
Imagine
So
that. What a shame.
He is going to make a dex save.
Mhm.
He's gonna take damage regardless because you can't just avoid a giant pile of logs being blown at you.
Flaming logs.
He is pretty dexterous and manages to kind of get down, but he is still going to take roll a d6 here. 3
I'll take it.
fire damage as it just kind of sends. You see pieces of their cloak kind of on fire a little bit and kind of fizzle out as this fire is gone.
All right, with the bonfire gone, I guess that's not an actual puddle of water there,
No.
is it? Okay. I'm going to step forward a little bit.
We built our fire on a little puddle.
Just kind of post up between these guys, just ready to block and fight. That's the end of my
Throw
turn.
hands. Excellent. Aelin, another arrow comes flying your direction,
Rude.
but is gonna miss again. So they're trying not to hit their buddies there, but that's the end of their turn. Red, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna step down off that rock, kind of around the tree this way.
Help me with that.
Stepping this
Yeah,
way or
'cause I'm
this
trying
way?
to, yeah, this way,
This way.
towards the path, because I'm trying to get a shot at the cloaked figure. Upon seeing him, I'm gonna throw a 3rd level chaos bolt at him. Hopefully this will
3rd level.
smack him.
The hell's a 3rd level chaos bolt look like?
That's a
Big.
orb
It's a
of
big bolt.
energy.
They're like a softball lob. Does it go? Woo!
It's like an M13. It's a big.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah.
That was a 1. That was a little better. That was a 12. 12 to chaos.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So roll the 6. Okay. So. Oh, we'll just stick with the theme. It's gonna be more lightning damage.
You could say
And,
it's popping off.
It's popping off. All right. So 18 lightning damage.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay, hold on a second.
This
Chaos bolt look like? Is it like an orb of energy that just kind of flies through the air?
An undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy.
Okay.
I'm suspecting you may have done
We'll-
half of his health in some
We'll
shenanigans.
say it's lightning color. I guess electric white.
Okay.
Boy.
He definitely failed his check there. So
Why is he rolling? I don't understand.
You don't know what he's doing right now?
No.
He's trying to determine if this man's losing an artery or getting scars for life or losing an arm or maybe his tongue got burnt off. I mean,
okay,
Tongue
this
burned off.
this bolt of lightning or this orb of lightning just he sees it coming like just in time, and even though it's clear this person's a magic caster, they understand magic and that this wouldn't do anything, but just out of sheer instinct, they try to put their hand up to stop this thing from coming and hitting them directly in the chest. And it does, but it blows their entire hand completely off.
Ooh.
yep, man.
And you hear them just...
I will.
They're mortal, by the way.
I will back up on the rocks. I will end my turn. I'll be like, yes.
Metal.
Brutal.
All right. The captain over here sees this happen, and you see a little bit of worry go over his face, and obviously he is already looking pretty beat up himself. You hear, Aelin, you hear him just kind of mutter under his breath, I'm not losing this bounty. It's too close. And you see him run towards
Sir, Where are you
Hey.
going?
You're gonna try to kidnap Red.
Yeah, he runs towards Red. You are gonna get an attack of opportunity because this is a new round, so you have your reaction back.
What am I allowed to use for attack of opportunity again?
It's just a melee swing.
Whatever weapons in your preferred hand. Or if
Unless you have the
the
Warcaster feat.
I was about to say, yeah.
I don't even know how to do feats, so I'm gonna say I
So
don't
that's
know
a
how
no.
to do
Okay.
that.
You
but,
don't, yeah, no.
We usually walk on.
Yeah.
I will say then that I take my mace and I try and bop him.
Give him a little bop.
Yeah.
Give him a little toot toot.
Oh, I think this is too big. That's too. I bop him.
Well, you gotta
for-
see if you gotta roll d20 to
Oh,
hit.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Still roll this. Oh.
Oh, hang on, I got
Sorry,
a
no
plus
bopping time.
11.
11. He
11
just
to bop.
barely
Bopless.
dodges out of the way. Boo.
New dice are really sucking.
Oh.
Beautiful.
So he's going to run up to you, Red, and he's going to try and grapple you. So that is going to be a strength check versus your athletics or your acrobatics. So
Acrobatics. Right.
I rolled a 12.
Rolled a 7.
Damn. You
So-
get kidnapped.
It was nice knowing you.
He runs and tackles you
Oh,
off of this rock. And you both kind of go falling back here into this small little ravine type area. And he's kind of got you in a hold down on the ground at the moment. That is going to end his turn. As you hear him say, you're not getting away, you're coming with me. Let's see, Aelin, another arrow coming your way. This one I think is going to hit, though. That's a...
Oh.
A 12. It does not hit.
It was a 22. And that is going to deal 8 piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain concentration. The DC is 10.
What type of saving? Concentration?
Or Constitution.
Constitution? A 14.
Yep. So you take this damage, but you're maintaining that concentration on your storm cloud above you. Let's see. Those are dead. That's going to bring us to this spellcaster. You see this caster kind of look and survey the battlefield and see that things are not going super great for them. You see him take his one good hand and kind of place it on his chest, and you see his form, his visage becomes like blurred, almost like you're watching a 3D movie without glasses.
Oh, I know what this is. May I make a reaction to that?
You may.
May I counter that?
Ooh.
Oh.
And I say, no, sir.
Oh, shit.
What's the range
Just
on
say,
it?
no, sir.
60 feet.
60 feet? Oh, yeah. You're within range for sure. Yeah.
You're not going anywhere,
So
sir.
read me counterspell.
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect.
Okay, so it fails. And he just kind of looks at his hand like, what the hell?
I give him a
Oh, shit.
At which point, he looks at you, Kugal, and then he looks at you, Colt, and then back at Kugal, and then back at you, and then he turns and tries to run.
Oh.
He's gonna nope.
Nope.
I'm
makes it
not,
just
I
on
do
the other
no
side of this.
reaction. I don't react. He's running.
That's the end of their turn. That brings us to our last couple here. This one is going to disengage. Yeah, try and run as well. Aelin, this one right next to you is going to try and just get one more attack off on you. And with a 14 is going to miss. And then you see him turn around and just start booking off.
Do I get another opportunity?
No, not until next round, because it's a reaction.
You swung at the guy who chased Red.
And I
So
missed.
he's kind of like out there.
Why you
And there are like some trees and stuff on this other side as well here. Kugal.
The archers aren't trying to do anything yet.
Not at the moment. They've already kind of taken shots.
And Red is wrestling on the ground. Is that what the...
Yes, you can see that.
Okay. What, you need something, or...
Just give me a thumbs up for no reason.
Jeez, I don't have, like, the room to run over there, but I mean, even like a... Are you saying
Sitting
help? Man, you yelling help underneath the giant man?
I'm not yelling anything. Right now.
He's yelling, ow.
Got my cloak dirty.
That's right. You got stuff for
I
it.
got to fix that in a second.
I'm gonna just kind of pinwheel my arms around and see if I can launch two like Eldritch Blast. One at the guy who's running away, and see if I can hit him. I know on the ground that's gonna be disadvantage, right? Because it's a range and he's prone. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'll say there's also a higher than normal probability that you hit Red.
So yeah, we'll then I will just to give the archers something to think about. I'm just gonna kind of give a double finger and just launch one each for
Nice.
them.
To this one running out. Okay.
No, the two archers.
Oh, the two archers. Okay.
Is their cover going to affect that?
They have half cover, which is going to raise their AC, I believe, by 2, but I can double check here. But
I just
you
want to
are-
make a statement, and I mean, if they're starting to kind of flee, then I'm just gonna
Okay.
give them a kick in the butt as they're running away. So we'll go with that. First one, nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Roll again to see if you do double damage.
19.
So max damage doubled.
So that would be 13 doubled to 26.
Okay.
That's a blast.
That is a blast.
Will I have the feat, the thing that lets me take one more savage attack.
Okay.
On a critical hit,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
roll one more of your weapons dice, an additional time to take extra damage.
Okay.
So another 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So total of
So 26 plus 2.
20
Wow.
damage against
Awesome.
this one. Their head falls off.
Nice.
Blast the head off the
and
shoulders,
then-
man.
And their body just
And the other archer's like, oh.
oh no.
Okay, so the other one is going to be a 17 plus 6.
That hits.
Okay. So a 10 plus 3, 13.
13 damage. All right. This bolt doesn't have nearly the same explosive effect as the first one did, but it does look like it penetrated through their chest and like right where their heart would be, and slumps over
2 for 1, baby.
Hey.
over onto the wagon and stops moving. You can see the blood just kind of pooling out of the bottom of the wagon.
Beautiful.
Sometimes Daddy gets a hit.
And it hits when it does. End of turn.
I'm going to drop to a knee and be like, oh, hell yeah. And yeah, I'll stay put.
Okay. Aelin.
Can I see the magic guy?
From where you are right
Or
now, no, he's kind of in the
actually-
woods, as is this one. You can see the one running that way, though.
Let me just check something really quickly. Could I see where I think he's going to, like where? So I only have to cast it 5 feet around them where I can see.
Mm-hmm. It's within 60 feet, you said?
Yeah.
It's within 60 feet. Actually, that may be. I think you're just in range.
Okay.
So what you can do is, if you would like, you can try and cast it just to the edge of your abilities, but they will have advantage on the saving throw.
I'll run after him later then. Okay, I'm gonna go for the guy that's over here next to me that I can
Over
clearly
there?
see. Yeah. Well, I don't want to go over to him. I don't need to be by him.
Well, you can move a little bit if you want, or you don't have to move at all.
Go back.
You want to go back?
I guess I'll stay.
We're not going back.
I call down lightning right by him.
Does he need to make
A dexterity
dex save?
saving
Okay.
These guys stood no chance.
It's kind of dicey there for a second.
Well,
I was taking damage.
You said dex save?
Yes, chef.
He rolled a 15.
Perfect. He fails.
mirror images help me out a lot.
That was great.
He takes 23 lightning damage.
Wow.
That's awesome.
You see this lightning. So he's getting into kind of some wooded area, but he's still enough in the open where you see exactly. You kind of lead him a bit and just call down this bolt of lightning. It strikes not directly on him, but close enough that it arcs off a bit, and he is bloodied.
He's not dead?
He's not dead.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll stay where I'm at. I was going to hopefully go somewhere else.
End of turn?
End of turn.
All right. Brings us to the top. Now that things are kind of resolving themselves a little bit, one of the guards in front of Sarah runs over toward you and this captain and is going to try and pull this captain off of you, Red. So it's going to be strength, yeah. And he manages to. This guy is just so beat up and bloody, and you're covered in his blood now too. With him grappling you the way that he did. But now it is he who is grappled. And that's going to end his turn and bring us to Colt.
I'll turn around and I'll start shouting, "Hey, looks like the most of them are right." Oh, there's a couple more, and I'll see this gentleman over here. Does it look like he's fleeing, or what's he doing?
He looks like he's fleeing.
And the other one looks like he's currently being held by this lizard person. Okay. Well, just in case that lizard person fails, I'm going to start climbing off that rock hastily while reaching into my gauntlets and taking one of those vials out. I'll say, just in case, we gotta make sure if we keep two of them, that's extra good, right? And I'm just running. I'm about right here now. I'll take a deep breath and I'll just shove that vial in my mouth and start chewing. And as soon as I get within 10 feet, I'm going to just spit out this rubbery substance I just chewed up. And a giant green ichor web will fly out towards that guy.
Wow. Okay. That's crazy.
I think he needs to make a save. No, the webs just coat that entire area and him a bit. When he starts his turn, he's got to make a dex save.
Okay.
And I'll be right at the edge of him, and I'll say, "Don't go anywhere. That was nasty enough, but I got questions for you."
Red.
So the lizard guard is grappling the guy that was grappling.
Yeah. It's like Royal Rumble over here.
I know,
man.
yeah. All right. Well, I will. I'll stand up.
I want to hurt you.
Well, I don't want to hurt the guard. Like, I want to hurt these people.
You could always threaten him. Move and I shoot, you know.
Let me. So that guy got webbed.
He is in webs, but he might not
So
be
what does
webbed.
that mean to?
So on his turn, he has to make a DC 16 Dex save, or he's restrained. He straight up just can't move, or I don't know. I think he might be able to act. He might not be able to act.
Is that anything until then?
Not
Does
until
he
his
have,
turn.
Not until his turn. So he's just like in webs, but it doesn't matter.
He's working
So
his
to
way
speak.
through it right now.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
it. Okay. I don't have advantage against him.
Not at the moment.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, speed just becomes 0.
Oh, so it just stands there.
And attacks can have advantage when he's web. We don't know yet.
I will. I'm just gonna throw a ray of frost at the guy in the webs.
Okay.
Just to shoot him with some stuff. That's gonna be 15 to frost.
That hits.
Frost array of frost. That's gonna be better than that. 10 frost damage.
Ooh, and he's half damage or half movement speed, right?
So he has like half a 0.
Well, we don't know yet.
Yeah, his speed's reduced by 10
Speed reduced
until
by
the
10.
start of
Okay.
my next turn.
Okay. He's
And
a
then-
slow boy.
I'll turn to the guard and be
Bless you.
like,
Thank you.
"Can you slam him to the ground?" And then I will end my turn.
All right. That does bring us to our captain here, who is going to try and flex and bust out.
His veins pop. His arms. He biceps out of his hole.
He rolled really good. He rolled a non-nat 20 versus Lizard Folk.
Come on, lizard folk, strong man,
Oh my god.
strong boy, strong boy.
I don't know what to do about this. We tied.
Rollies.
You rascal.
Roll
guess
off.
you do rollies.
Roll off.
I guess you do rollies. All right. So just no modifiers, just flat roll. Here we go. Captain
Come on, Captain. Lose.
rolled a 13.
boy.
Lizard boy
15.
rolled a 10.
We are lizards. Lizard folk of no strength.
He's covered in blood. He's slippery.
These slippery scales.
Greased up.
Yeah, slippery.
And so that is going to be his action. He's going to. Man, he's really cornered in here.
Where you going?
He's going to try and run
That's right.
through you, Red. So he'll kind of move past you. You'll get an attack of opportunity.
Whoa. He's going in that section. It's 20 feet of webs in that land.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. We're cool. We're cool.
He surveyed his surroundings, and this looked like the least dangerous way to go.
It's sticky.
Since I just have my hands out, I mean, I could just like
You want to try and punch
You
him?
want to try to
punch him,
grace
Yeah.
him, dude?
slap him
No,
yeah.
or something.
If he hits him, can he not like with his
Uh,
noodle arms?
you wouldn't be able to like stop him.
It's a strength, right? Or just to hit somebody? Like, I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, D20 plus strength.
I don't hit, so that's a 0. It's a 17 to punch.
That hits.
Punch him in the nuts.
What do you?
I believe it's a D4.
Oh, unarmed strike. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my unarmed strike is just 1. Is
Oh.
what it says.
It's just one.
Damage is 1 on.
You
Just like poking.
you give this dude a full-on like Rick James to Charlie Murphy slap across the face when he runs by you.
Finger say to the face.
Just, and you see him kind of spit out some blood as he runs past you, and he didn't notice the webs, so he's running into them. He needs to make a dex save.
Dex save 16 or higher,
All right,
or he's just stuck.
he rolled a 17.
He's not stuck.
Boo.
He kind of
It's just difficult terrain, I think.
there's just so much blood on him that the webs are
Like he's a
slipping off.
ballerina. He's just
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
he
though.
did get slapped in the face though. So that's. That way.
Oh, cool. He's still in webland though. Let's zoom in.
There we go. All right, that's the end of his turn. That brings us to our caster, who is going to dash
Bounty failed, bitch.
We're going to say he dashes out of sight into the woods. With one less appendage than he had when he came in. This one is going to dash further out into the wooded area out there. You can still barely see him, but he ran roughly 60 feet in that direction. Our next guy over here is going to make his dex save, but that's going to fail. That's a 9. So he is restrained?
Yeah, he's restrained. Speed 0. He has disadvantage on attacks roll and advantage against him if someone attacks.
Okay.
And with Ray of Frost, it's minus 10 feet.
Yeah. So you see him like running through these webs, and they just start like sticking to his feet and to his ankles as his feet kind of sink down into this gooey, icky webbing to the point where it's almost like he's just standing in quicksand, and he like falls over. His arms get in it too, and he's just stuck. End of turn.
It's a lot of squeaking sounds. With the
Kugo.
My dog's got the squeaky toy.
The captain, he's still on his feet, right? Is he? You gotta see him. He's on the other side of the rock from where I'm standing currently, but
From where you're standing right now, you can see this one running, but he's behind, Elizabeth and Red.
okay.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't try.
I've got 120 feet to work with on an Eldritch Blast, and so
Okay.
I'm gonna do like Sean does when he aims when he's throwing a dodgeball. He kind of points at it first, and then brings back, and I'm gonna give it a shot.
Aim for them mountains over
I'm
there.
gonna make it count.
Through 2 people. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's see it.
I'm gonna arc it.
All right.
No fucking way, dude. What? No.
Is it a 1?
One.
Oh, man. I'm a little dexterous.
I would have tried 2. It's all good. I would have done it 2. Confidence.
Make a dex save for me. DC is 15.
Failed.
Need you to roll damage.
You hit, dude. Hell yeah. Let's see it.
I don't wanna.
You got him.
I don't wanna.
I flubbed the damage.
Oh, hot damage, dude.
Oh, no!
The number you're going for is 13.
What's the max damage you got?
Oh, damn it! Well, there we go. I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Shit.
What'd you hit him for?
13.
13?
All right, hold on.
You
Let
hear
me-
the Price is Right, perfect price buzzer off in the distance.
Okay, so that wasn't radiant. Was it radiant damage?
Force.
It's force. All right, I'm gonna use my Strength of the Grave and try and come back
It's that weird undead stuff, guys.
on there.
We gotta talk
Okay.
about that.
And so it's a charisma saving throw, and it's 5 plus the damage. And so that would
I don't wanna
be
kill my bro.
13
I want to
18.
kill my boy.
Or 18, yeah.
Don't make me kill my boy.
So you got to get an 18 or higher?
Yeah, you can make charisma save, DC 5 plus the damage taken. If I beat it, then yeah, I'll come back.
This homie's been knocked out by
Charisma saving.
friendly
Come back,
fire
like, you going
more than
down?
anybody else.
You getting killed right now?
I
I'll bring him
rolled
back, don't worry.
a 20 something.
Okay.
That sounds good. Whatever
I
happened.
think you're fine.
'Kugal.
15 plus 8.
You see your bolt, your blast, just make direct contact with Red right in his back. Red, you're looking you have no idea. And you just feel like a horse just hit you in the back. And you go straight face down, like into a stump, pretty much. And just everything goes black. But a few moments pass, and you see visions in your mind of just dark, twisting smoke and it coalesces into what looks like almost like a humanoid form and looks right at you. It's not time. And those of you who can see him see this kind of grayish, dark grayish energy just sort of emanate off of him, and he slowly just kind of wake up and get up. End of turn, Kugal? Do it again. For science.
That's funny.
I'm like panicking. I'm going to. So I assume I've still got some movies. I didn't go anywhere. I'm going to like, oh no, and I'm going to try to rush over. I'm going to run towards him as quick as I can.
Okay.
So I've got 30 to work with.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Can I still see this guy?
You can, but he is out from underneath the cloud because the cloud's 60 feet in
That's fine.
diameter, right? Okay, but you can still see him.
He's within 120 feet of me?
He is.
That's good.
What a dodge.
I want
What a
to
day.
try and cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Do you point before you...
I do. I do. Oh. Does an 11 hit?
It just hits.
Hot damn. That's what's up.
Dude.
I rolled a 3 technically, but I have a +8, so wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I need all of these.
For a guiding bolt?
It's a level 2.
Oh, jeez.
Or
It's
4d8 or something.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
4d6?
I'll roll 4 of them real quick.
How many is it?
In the name of Valkyrie, no survivors.
It's 5d6.
5d6, okay.
We got 2 6s.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
Let's see. 12, 13, 14, 15, 20.
Okay. You point and just hurl this thing like a baseball.
When does it work for her?
And it kind of has this almost like spin to it, like a bowling ball, and it kind of like, and just like in the, you know what? No, I'm not going to use that analogy because it's a spoiler. It makes direct contact with the back of his head and just like you see his body just like twist, feet come off the ground. His body is kind of enveloped in this golden glow for a moment and then just fades out. But the entire time it's glowing, you just don't see it move.
I imagine I killed him.
He's way over there, if you were wondering. Dead now. Oh, it's him in the middle.
I do one of these. And then I turn around and I start to go towards the other guys.
Okay. Did you move at all to get over there?
Sure did not.
Okay, so you
I
got
had
30
my
feet.
glasses on, I could see.
Will you move her 30 feet towards y'all?
Whoa, come with us, country. You want to go more?
Just as long as I can see them.
Yeah, we're all welcome to the party. We're all hanging out here.
I'm ready. I hope they are.
All right. With that Eldritch Blast just kind of buzzing past this lizard folke's ear, he kind of and steps back a little bit. They're back next to Sarev. Colt, you're up.
All right, time for a little. You're under arrest. Okay. I'm gonna hold my action, ready to yeet some magic at these fellows if they try to move. Specifically, the magic I'm holding for is magic missile. So I got some beams of magic ready to shoot at them, and I will shout, "Your little bounty is not available for you anymore. You got the choice to surrender or die now. You move, we shoot. Your call." And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Red, with 1 hit point, what would you like to do?
I stagger up and I say, I didn't hear no bell. I heard Colt, but I'm going to kind of ignore you. I'm going to walk closer to those two guys, even if it's in a
walking into the webs.
The webs are
I
like...
will say walk up right up to the webs. Like, I think I'll see
Yeah,
him
right
kind of
there.
stumble forward. And then I'm going to say, I'm right here. Where you going? And then I'm going to cast a 3rd level Burning Hands and try and incinerate both of them.
I have no more free actions to yell at you!
They need to make a dex save of 16.
My webs!
Okay.
My webs!
Oh boy, here we go. Let's see. He's got a +3, and he has a +0.
Damn it, Red. So the webs are flammable.
Oh, he's +1.
Oh no.
If they do light on fire, anything in them takes 2d4 fire damage at the start of its turn. He's killed him for real.
All right, so the captain succeeded. The littler guy failed.
All right, so the total is 20 fire damage.
Okay.
My God.
On a 20 or 10.
So
And then, yeah, there's a lot of fire going on.
you, Cole, you don't really hear it, but you see, like the sequence of events that you see is Red getting shot in the back by an Eldritch Blast, like having weird grayish energy on him, getting back up, and then like Friday the 13th walking through the woods towards these webbed enemies. And then as he just passes the threshold of that tree where you can see him again, you see his mouth move, and then slowly bring his hands together and just ignite an inferno in front of him that blasts out with such force, even though the captain managed to guard himself. When the flames subside, the only thing left are his boots in the webs and like up to his knee.
Well, the webs are on fire now.
The webs are on fire. You hear the other one screaming in pain for about 4 seconds until the screaming stops. And we are out of initiative.
Okay, I jog up to Red immediately. Jog right up to him. Red, you didn't want to like see where they came from or nothing?
I'm going to fall to my knees and just kind of...
I'm just... No, I'll let after he should like catch his breath.
Well, they knocked me out.
I'll kneel down next to him for a minute.
They almost killed me.
Yeah, that's
that was me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But
I'd
yeah,
like to
I'll
walk over as
I'll
well.
rush up. Do you hurt? Are you okay? I'm sorry.
Great.
Like you run up to your kid brother. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Sir, do you need medical attention? Okay. I cast Cure Wounds on a 2nd level. And I'm going to heal you for... 13.
Cool. And then I will slowly crawl away from the flames. Because I don't want to be incinerated.
Once you're sitting still, I'm gonna just kind of start poking your arm just a little bit, like I'm.
What?
And then
Yes? Can I help you?
I'll pull my hand back. I don't say anything, but I lean forward and I start sniffing a little bit.
Why are you smelling them?
I smell bad. I just kind of slowly start to try and clean myself up.
I'm gonna lean back and I'll look to Kugal and Aelin for a moment, and then I'll look back to Red and I'll say, Red, I think I just saw you get beamed in the back.
It wasn't me.
And you weren't moving. I could have sworn either you got knocked out or died. And then I saw some mist, and you got up.
Yes. Bless you.
All the trees, I'm
I've
sorry.
done this before in your company.
It's the 2nd time, yes. What is
And
that?
It's just a safety net, if you will. Something to help me in dire times.
Who are you?
Redimir. Or
Red.
whatever they called him.
Red is the name, and I'm like leaned against these rocks.
And why are they after you again?
It's the other guy in the cloak earlier. The other night.
Yeah, but again, why?
I don't know. They want me for something.
I don't think he. I mean,
I don't
tried
know.
to restrain one of them. I don't think even Red wants to know, or maybe Red. Actually, you know what? And I'm gonna stand up. I'm just gonna cross my arms. I got a stern look on my face now. So I'm looking at you, catching your breath, and I'll say,
"What do you want, Professor Colt?"
I'm almost positive you got some weird undead stuff going on that you haven't told us about. We've been traveling together for at least like eons, like a whole week. So I feel like maybe we're inclined to know a little bit what's going on here, man.
Well, I hate to let you down. I know as much as you do.
Can I roll like an insight check? Is he lying to me?
Sure, you can roll an insight check.
It's a good idea, Alan. Inside him. Zone of truth him next. No, I'm just kidding.
You know.
And Red, if you are trying to withhold or like mislead or like kind of lessen the impact of anything that you're saying, you need to roll a deception. It doesn't necessarily have to be a straight up lie, but if you're trying to deflect.
Colt's too gullible to try an insight. He was just, really? You don't know either?
Not natural.
Okay. Looking at his demeanor, he looks every bit as like perplexed as you do.
You don't know where this came from? One day someone tried to kill you and then you just got back up?
Well, you remember the first guy? He's been looking for me for a long time.
I remember, unfortunately.
I don't really know much about these people. This is clearly they're well financed. If I'm worth at least 2,000 gold. I don't know. I mean, you saw the same vision I saw. Whatever kind of darkness that is, feeds me, and I'll like charge up a spell, and you'll see kind of the shadows. There's some kind of tie between me and not a great place.
Whatever that is, it looks like it might be dangerous. So we should find someone who can inspect or look into that. I mean, I'm more of a outside, figuring out stuff, but you got some internal stuff going on.
Telling me.
Unless one of you have an idea.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Seems pretty sus to me.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I
It's
mean,
very strange.
they found me where I grew up, and I've been on the run since then, and it was a long time ago. Never really stopped to figure out who or what, just
Where are you from?
kept on the, I'm from, insert city that I'm from.
Okay, I mean,
where
it's
I'm
fine.
from. I rattle it off like I know it in the back of my head.
Amphail?
Amphel, yeah.
Well, I mean,
I am from Amphel. Shune and Bethrin.
And y'all would know Amphail, like Kugal, I don't think you would know, but Colt, you and Aelin would know Amphail is kind of a smaller town, not too far from Saltmarsh.
is it some of the same mainland?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, y'all could walk there in a couple days.
Oh, yeah, it's not that far away. That's right.
That's where they found me, and then I fled to Waterdeep and jumped on a ship and fished. Didn't try to figure out who I was, just trying to really just hide who I was.
Well, I mean, that's, I don't know what kind of magic that is or what's attached to you, but we do have two people of the church with us. I mean, both of you are with Valkyr. Can you not divine something from what's going on with him?
I mean, I can try and ask. I don't know if he'll know.
I don't know the procedures. I'm not a godly person. But
I don't get a lot of answers when I ask Valkyr.
you can't like touch his forehead and be like, "What are you?" or "Who is this?" Something.
Never tried that
In
before.
the name of the Lord.
Try.
Can't say I've ever tried
The last
it.
time I pointed at him like this, something really bad happened. So I'm not going to do that anymore.
I mean, if you want, I can try and
Try what?
to do the touch you thing and be like, Valkyr, what is this?
Yeah, maybe she could use her.
Yes,
what's up with
refer to me as this, like a project. I'm a science project.
Well, I mean, maybe not here. We
I'll,
did
like,
just.
hand out my arm. If you want to,
Okay, if you want to.
go for it. No, I'll pull my robe back.
Okay.
You're.
I was like, oh my god!
So when you touch me, your hand is like frozen of how cold it feels. I mean, it's not really frozen,
but it's like, oh my god,
like
this is
like old
cold.
lady cold.
Yeah, your hand's like blue.
Okay, I'm gonna like in my brain be like, Valkyr, do you know what's going on here? Why is my hand so cold? What's up with him?
Why is
do
your
you
hand
want
changing
him?
colors,
Oh
Aelin?
my god, Valkyr.
Make a religion check.
Okay.
What's your complexion like? Are you like really pale or?
Yeah, I don't get a lot of sun.
No vitamin D.
I'm
Religion check.
Black hair.
Sunscreen. Use your sunscreen.
You know
Have some
what's
gray
funny
kinda here
is
and
I
there,
have
like
a plus
streaks.
0 on religion, but I rolled an 18.
Hey, that's knowledge.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You are able to
Valkyr loves me.
ignore the cold.
Okay. That's fine.
For the time being, and your mind is calm. You let your mind, your thoughts, drift and focus on everything that you've seen, and all of the individuals that have come for Red since you've been traveling together. You see a flash of the creature in the swamp. You see flashes of various people who have, like the riders that you saw on the road very early on last week. You see flashes of the group that you just massacred. And then you start to see things that you haven't witnessed with your own eyes. You see a scared child running with kind of what looks like maybe just an adult elf. You can't make out any features. It's almost like you see more shapes than anything else, shapes and colors. You see them running, and it kind of morphs into a small town. And then you see this elf kind of pushing this small child toward another couple of humanoid figures. Again, you can't make out necessarily what they are. And then you see this small child kind of turning back in like a tear. And then you see the same village that you're in on fire. And in that fire, you see a face, almost like larger than life, kind of looming over the town, with red eyes and a pale, bald head, looking down and kind of grimacing. And that image sort of startles you and shakes you out of it, where you're holding on to Red's arm still, and you can feel just the ice cold on your hand now. And
Damn.
What was all that? Why'd you just rip off of him?
Well, Valkyr, as always, was smiling down upon me and blessed me with a vision. And I believe it was actually maybe a young you.
I didn't see this.
no.
I
What
am so sorry.
What did you see?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I saw a scared child running with what looked like an adult elf, and that morphed into a small town. I see the older elf pushing the small child towards humanoid figures. See the small child with a tear. And then I look over, I see the small village on fire. And the fire, I see a face. It's almost like larger than life, looming over the town. Red eyes, bald head, grimacing.
You saw all that from grabbing his arm?
Falker loves me, and I love him.
Was that you, Red?
I didn't know they burned that place.
It was.
Curse them all.
So you was that like his parent or something?
I couldn't see like details.
Damn.
Yeah,
That city was probably Amphil.
probably.
So wait, you said you saw when you're holding him, it was burning.
Mm-hmm.
So Enfell fell.
And I left.
Make a history check.
I left pretty quickly. I didn't stick around.
18.
So you saying that, you know that Amphail is still in existence. It's still there, like as of now. But you recall years ago, there was a pretty terrible attack on it, and you never really heard much else about it. Just that, like Amphail was attacked. You were more, a child when this happened, but.
Wait. I remember hearing about that a long time ago. That place was it was attacked by something like years ago, like long time ago.
About 20 years.
That sounds about right.
I would know.
So you had to flee that place, man.
Well, they showed up looking for me, and I left.
Wait.
I fled.
Who showed up?
The cult people.
Whoever got these bounty hunters on you.
It was the guys in the robed people, not these hired hands.
So you have, I don't even know if you know it, but you have something special in you. Something that some folks want. Some powerful people. That's, kind of wild.
I just know it's shadows, if you will, that power whatever I have, that connection. It's not something great, if you will. Not that I'm a goody two-shoeser anyway.
Yeah, I know you're not a goody two-shoes. You literally incinerated the two people I was going to interrogate, so that's...
Well,
I get it. They were after you, so it's like, screw you. Yeah, I understand. I'm not going to chastise you, but that's wild. I'm not going to say I'm sure you don't want pity or nothing, but I guess we got your back. I don't need another way to say it.
I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and I'm gonna kind of just lean in. I think you did the right thing.
well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna walk back towards the archers, particularly the now headless one, and just kind of, I'll have my back to them and just kind of root around, just kind of searching stuff.
Searching for souls.
Are you going through pockets?
Yeah, I'll start with pockets.
Are you hungry?
Well, I was gonna get to it, but I'm gonna have my back to the group.
Okay.
You're going to hear
Yeah,
a
I'm not pressing the
muttering.
roll at all.
There will be some muttering and then a flash of green light. But my back's going to be to everyone.
Okay.
How big's that flash of green light? Just make it my attention.
Localized, pretty small.
Oh, you're pretty.
Not huge, but
Well, if y'all are staying there,
just a pulse.
you would be all the way over there.
Oh, you're going. Okay.
Yeah, the one behind the table.
It's not flashing the boots.
And with that, while you're kind of searching around, we're going to take a 10-minute break, get some refills, all that good stuff. So hang in there with us, and we'll be right back.
You're back.
All right, we are back. Y'all just massacred a whole, like a small village worth of.
They started it.
They did start it.
Some
I
kind
agree.
of mercenaries, bandits. I don't know, but they were working with some dark cloaked figure who, bless you,
Thank you, the pollen.
Red literally exploded their hand off and they ran into the woods.
Mm.
I'm gonna jump right back in actually over to you, Kugal. So you're checking, kind of going over this body, kind of looking for anything good.
So I'll just be standing over him and just kind of root through his pockets for a little bit and just kind of stand and stare at him for a little while. And I'm going to just grab him by the front of the shirt and just kind of flop him around. Is anybody paying any kind of attention at all, or are they still kind of focused on...
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
I'm focused on Red right now.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of having a continuation of that conversation, so.
So if someone listening closely, they may hear some muttering and...
Yeah, I mean, you'd be too far away even for that.
That's about it.
And then a flash of light.
Just a little pulse. Just a...
Okay. Going through the pockets and everything, you find on this person just the light crossbow that they were wielding, about another 10 bolts for it in there, and about 8 gold.
I
have no use for their crossbow. Does anybody want a crossbow? Some bolts? Anybody?
I'll turn to Kugal and I'll yell. Well, yeah, of course. Just put it in my bring it over to my pack, if you don't mind, when you're done.
All for you.
I'll turn back to Red.
I'll bring in the stuff.
Okay. And we'll come back over to y'all. What are y'all doing now?
I'm gonna go check this body I nuked way out in the woods. I'll be right back.
You see Ayla just like jog off, like,
Well, goodbye.
almost like a football field length away from everybody.
We'll see you later.
I'll be back.
Red, what are you doing?
I leaned up against the rocks, just kind of gaining my composure.
Sarov comes over to you and puts his hand on you and says, "Are you all right, my friend?"
I've been better and worse. But thank you for asking.
Hate to see you worse than this.
Right, so close to town. I know. Can't wait to sleep in a normal bed.
I apologize we did not assist in that. I wanted to, but they would not let me.
It's understandable. You're a diplomat these days.
I guess we'll find out how good I am at it. But I suppose I am. And probably the best one from our colony who could communicate with the soft humans.
Look at there, see?
Yeah, you want to avoid soft skins while we're in town, just to be safe.
Slip of the tongue.
But thank you, yes. I'm glad we've made it. I don't know, how far away? We're not that far, right?
All right, let's thumb to the gates. Maybe like
Oh, yeah, the
2
gates
minutes
are, like,
outside of
right-
town. They're not that.
Yeah, well, it's probably about a 20-minute walk.
That's
still.
20
I
minutes.
was
Yeah.
about to say,
20
the
minutes
kids
out.
are so much for the police.
Yeah, what are the guards?
You ever
Where's
seen-
Derek?
Yeah, probably drinking some tea right now. Oh, tea. Oh. I do like a bad impersonation of him.
Come like running down the hood. What the heck was that, bro?
Where did
Yeah,
that storm come from?
Yeah.
When you do that little impression, the little blood.
Anyway,
So everyone's okay? Anyone like still bleeding a bit? Need a little help? We're all good? No, to lizard folk too. No.
you turn around, you see one of the two guards. They're dressed very similarly, so it's nothing against them, but you don't really know. You can't remember which one is Vith and which one's Gart. But one of them, you see, they turn around and they pull a crossbow bolt out of their back. It looked as if though it was in an effort to shield Sarah.
Oh, you good? You're good, right? That's just a scratch, or
Scratch.
He knows. All right, he knows Scratch. Okay, good. Go.
There you go.
Had worse.
He's had worse. All right, perfect. Good.
Same.
Common. Good.
Very true.
You see it like
that's right. Yeah. He's trying to smile. He's got it. He's trying.
Galaxy Quest.
Well, I guess if Red, we'll figure out you later. I don't know if would I know of any holy people in town? Like, is there a church that
there's the Temple of Valkyr.
I want to pry too hard, Red. If you want to, we can head to I think the Temple of Valkyr's there. Maybe Aelin has or Google has a contact there. We could see what's going on with you. If you want to leave it be, I'm not gonna pry. You've proven a worthy ally, and I'm not in the mood to push you.
Let's just leave it be for now.
Totally fine with that. If it helps us do better and create better things, I'm all for it.
Don't want to be poked and prodded by the righteous, if you will.
I totally get it, honestly. No offense, of course. But I suppose...
To who?
I'm not here.
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
the
Aelin?
woods.
She took off that way.
Oh, that's right. She hurled... I saw her, like, wind up this light and just eat it.
She could have threw that over a mountain.
And Kugal's off. I'll look and see Kugal. I guess I see him in the distance now after he's done his light
Doing
thing.
whatever, too.
Kugal's checking pockets. He's probably found some coins. So I guess we... let's round everybody
Yeah.
up and we can head back.
We should probably check in to see if they had any kind of notes or stuff. Whatever.
Well, if they did, the one that did, I'll motion to the pair of boots in the woods.
The ones that are left, I won't even acknowledge. The ones that are...
They had a magic caster with him. He started fleeing and I let him go.
Blew his hand up. That was pretty crazy.
I saw that right past me. Yeah, you took straight up his hand off. That's
Right. Good luck casting with one hand.
all right. I guess let's round up the
Pretty
others.
righteous.
I'll head out into the woods towards Aelin just to make sure everything's going fine up.
Okay. Aelin, you're out there checking the body. On this one, you find just a pretty standard mace and about 4 gold.
Nothing else? Don't want the mace. Don't care. But I'll grab it and bring it back.
Okay.
It takes me a lot longer to walk back, though, because I am encumbered now.
You see Aelin coming back with this mace, and she's like dragging it along the ground, like behind her.
Slow walking.
Yeah.
I was walking that direction. I'll see her approach from the woods. Oh, you chased one down. I'm assuming that's what they were carrying.
Yeah, I actually brought this back for you. I didn't know if you could, like, make something with it or if you wanted
There
it.
you go.
Genius thinking. I'll march up to her and I'll kind of just lift up the back of my pack and lean back to her.
The portable Benton did.
And I'm going to put it in.
It just falls right in.
As soon as you do, you jump up and click your heels. You can move again.
I can move again.
I'll do the same with the crossbow and the bolts.
Okay.
Nice.
And that was I got your crossbow, and that was just a what's it called, mace.
Just a mace, yeah.
Okay.
Somebody wants to help me out.
Look at all these parts.
We
I'm
can
getting.
get moving again.
You need help up?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
It's so cold.
Ow.
Ah.
Thank
Why are you so cold?
Thank you. It's just...
Are you dead?
No.
That's what I was sniffing them for.
What
Yeah,
are you sniff? You thought I was dead?
I saw you
Your body
literally
temperature.
get speared in the back by energy.
I'm bleeding.
I look at his
He
neck.
clearly lives.
I have
And
blood on me.
Sarah walks up and like kind of grabs you by the hand. Like before, he just kind of touched you on the. He grabs you by the hand. He like pulls his hand back. Are you dead?
You see
Exactly,
my...
Sarv. Yeah,
Do you see my fresh blood that's on me?
I'm looking for like a...
You can put your
Trying to
fingers on his
see a
neck.
pulse?
Yeah, I'm trying to see a
Is
pulse.
something on my
like-
neck?
Yeah, you're just like looking at his
Something
neck
here?
like.
I just
Do
start
you
like
have a
snapping my
pulse?
neck. Yeah, I'm alive. There's something on me. Well, just like...
Are you still bloodied? You still really hurt?
Yeah, I feel terrible.
All right. Okay. I'll take one of the vials out and I'll twist it a little.
Wait, is that...
Hmm?
Is that a potion? Before you go too far.
Oh no. This is how I cure people.
Okay.
Oh shit! Kukal's bleeding even worse. Hold on a second.
Limping thoroughly.
I'll walk over to Kukal and I'll just
Bloody...
the top left your chest.
Yeah.
I'll kind of just and just pinch my thumb on this needle.
Wounded, bloodied, mortal. I am bloodied. I am for sure
Sounds like
bloodied.
you're mortal.
Close to mortal. What's more?
Oh,
25?
shit, cool goal.
10. 10 or lower.
You heal for 13.
I'm gonna go over to you again and I'll be like,
That feels much better. Thank you.
I heal you for 9.
Thank you. Feel pretty good.
I got 2 more needles left if someone wants one. Y'all
We're not
good?
supposed to share those.
Oh, no, they're different. I threw the other one away. I got 2 more in my gloves.
I'm better than bloodied, but I'm not 100%.
All right, well, town's not that far away. Actually,
Oh,
let's,
I can walk.
just to be
Yes.
safe, let's take it like 30 minutes to an hour. Let's just hang out for a bit and regain ourselves. So we'll a little short rest. Sound good?
I mean, if town's like right there, let's just go.
You just want to go? I'm fine
done with
going
the-
if you're
I'm
confident.
done with being out here in nature in the woods.
Okay, Lizard Folk Squad. We're just gonna go.
We
So
don't
let's-
know if that spellcaster is going to come back.
That's true.
He's only got one hand.
let's
It
just
looks
head
like
to
he
town
only
then.
needed one.
Well, he was using both to pull the fire.
Sarah, did you guys bring enough money for however long you're gonna be here?
Oh yeah.
We can.
Do you have
can,
any American currency?
We can. The council will help them with that. First stops council immediately because they're what's the word? Dignitaries.
They don't take euros here.
Diplomatic community.
They're representing a whole other faction for us. So we'll make sure that Anders will take care of him. He's a good man. We'll get him taken care of.
Probably to apply for tax-free status. As like an emissary.
He's complicating things. Don't worry. We just don't. We got you covered. Okay,
These
just
taxes are complicated.
They're the worst.
they are. They're. No one likes them. But
Yeah,
they
but
help
it pays
city.
for the streets and the lights. And...
security.
Why do not
security.
you just don't have your tribespeople build them?
But you're not from here, so you may not have to contribute to that.
People only tend to do things for money, and so taxes helps fund that money pool to get them to do
Yeah,
things.
you gotta fund the guards and maintenance and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the greater good.
We could talk about that at
As
the
we
council.
walk.
They'll probably explain it even better. So just follow me. Let's go. Come on, and I'll start walking.
As we're walking, I want to just kind of go next to Sarah and be like, hey, I don't know if you guys have any gold with you, but I just found this 4 gold if you want it.
I use this for food.
No, you use this to pay for things. It's currency.
You do
Money,
not pay
please.
for food.
You pay for food.
So I use this for food.
Oh, yeah, you use it to buy food. Yeah.
I was wondering what you were.
I thought he was like, this is food. And I was like, no. Don't eat this.
Wait, are the
Aiden looks
Are they-
down on the lizard.
Are
folk.
they the chocolate covered coins, the chocolate gold coins?
Look, maybe something got lost in trans. I was confused.
Wait,
Um,
are the
this
lizard
tastes
folk
terrible.
on a barter economy? they not use like money?
Doesn't seem that way.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh, no.
thank you.
Are you familiar with?
No.
I try and give him like a very. So I'm gonna actually pull out a copper and some silver, so I can show him the difference. And on this walk, I'm gonna try and explain like this currency is this is equal to this many of
Oh,
this.
that's nice.
This is equal to this many of this. When
Okay.
you pay for things, this is what you do if they ask for this much. This is what it is for this much.
I'm gonna have you make a check to see how good a job you do at teaching this.
Okay.
Teaching check.
Let me look at.
In school on local economy.
Yeah. There's an introduction to how currency works.
We're gonna have. You're gonna do a because you obviously know how all of it works.
proficient in
It's how good are you at conveying that information? So I'm gonna have you make a performance check,
Okay.
and I'll say you can make it with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Performance 10.
Okay, you feel like you did a pretty good job conveying that info. You're not sure how well it'll stick or like if he even understood, but all in all, it was a good effort.
Did you bring any of this with you?
I may have some. I don't know. Like he opens up his bag. It's just kind of like a bunch of like there's food in there and stuff. And kind of rumbling around. If you're like rustling around through his bag or
I'm just trying to see if he Like,
He kind of rustles through it, but you don't see anything in there. But that doesn't mean that there isn't.
sure. Well, we'll get to the town, see what the council says, and we'll go from there, okay? But if you need some money, I got your back. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If these council members are as kind as you say, I'm sure it will be fine. Yes, right.
You know, I was good. Oh no. You know, I was gonna make a thing about how, you know, you guys didn't want to give money to our old friend, but then he's a bad person. So it's not as great.
He
this
deserved
time-
not
this
having
time
my
around.
money.
It's better vibes.
Yeah.
All right.
Feel good about giving Sarv money.
So are we making our way into town?
Yes, but one more conversation before we get there. Quick
Okay.
one. I will scoot up or slow down to Red's pace and be side by side with him and start talking to him. Red.
Yes.
Quick
Yes.
thing. We are going to town with
Yeah.
3 lizard folk.
We're quite a freak show. I know.
It is a little abnormal, but I know you're a pretty smooth talker. So once we get to the gate, you want to handle things?
Yeah. Like they're with us. Like what do you mean?
Well, we're just bringing in
Yeah.
3 lizard
bringing-
folk. They're going to be weird about it. I guarantee it.
Well, I think the guards know that we work for the city.
They do, but ideally
and,
they do.
You know, I can work up something like, you know, they're emissaries from lizard folk people, and they're with us. They're on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan. Like it's all fine.
You already got it covered. I didn't even need to check. Good.
think we're okay.
All right, excellent.
Especially if our buddy Derek's working. Then it's like
I mean, we just an alien at that point.
we can just give him some fresh tea leaves, like
Which-
straight from the woods.
I saw them picking some plants. I don't know what they were, but I bet they got some.
I don't know. A slight like
nut.
diet, like a little bit of tea leaf when sunset.
I don't want to do it. I don't know
Just a
about
little
you,
bit,
but,
like not as much as we had last time. That was terrible.
I mean, I feel like
Just like a
pinch may turn my fingers into spoons.
I don't know. You take like a quarter of a leaf or whatever. You know, take like an eighth of a.
Hey,
Just,
it may-
Squish it up, you put it in your lip. It's fine. Just
maybe a lower dose.
just something to take the edge off,
Microdose
not to
it is.
like dream away of whatever.
If I'm being super honest, I've been trying to pretend like I don't want to, but I really want to. But I've been.
Well, it's that or like claw wine.
I don't want that. I don't want any of that.
I mean, we're loaded. We could probably get like actual booze, but
We got stuff to collect when we get back. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah,
But I just
like-
want to make sure we were okay. So we're good. Perfect. I'll start.
yeah, they're with us. It's fine.
We'll start marching again back to where it was.
Okay. About 20, 30 minutes pass, and it's late in the day. Still plenty of daylight, but probably, 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that.
Are you still on the battle map too?
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure at all.
You're behind again.
I'm never sure. I'm behind again. Yes. Why does my YouTube fall behind? I don't know.
If it's in its own window and you alt tab away from it, I think it pauses the video where you're at.
Oh, that would make sense.
If you keep it in the same tab group, I think it keeps going if you change tabs. But if you change windows, it'll. Anyways,
Does the
bless you.
stream show us talking to the elf on the boat now in prison? Like, hey, why are you in here?
Way behind.
Are you friend or foe?
Kind of low.
Y'all chat. Let me know if audio is too loud. By the way, I had to kind of redo some stuff. So you eventually, about after 20, 30 minutes, find yourself at the gates to town. And it's a welcome sight for sure. It's been days since you've seen anything that resembles, modern civilization, the comforts of home.
I want to shower.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is good, but like,
It's not the same.
not the same.
You're catching quite a few wary glances with the lizard folk as you're walking in. Again, nothing dissimilar to what you've already experienced with, some people kind of shying away, some people just being kind of very like in awe almost, like they've never seen a lizard folk before. It's not long after you walk through Not necessarily that you haven't quite made it to the city gates, but you're well within kind of the town area where there are houses and things like that. As you approach the gate, you're approached by a couple of guards, and they come up and say, hold on. What's going on here? Why, lizard folk, they can't come into the city.
They're they're with us. We're on official city business. With us as an emissary from the lizard folk. They mean us no harm. They are actually here for peace talks and relations
Name drop, Red. Name drop.
from the council.
In the distance, you hear, whoa, hey, Morin, be cool, bro. Okay, they're cool. They were on a diplomatic mission, all right? I was told by Eleander Inkwell himself, all right? So just be fucking chill, all right? You're always so uptight. Aelin, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
You've been in the swamps. You got lizard friends?
Yes.
You want to
yes.
party?
Lizard friends, yes.
We can party, right? They party. You guys party, right?
We've had a long trip. I don't know about a party, but
Party
it
sounds
is
great.
very nice to see you.
Yeah, we should party sometime soon. Now that we're back in town.
I'm gonna go up and give Derek
Uh.
a very deep hug.
He sees you coming. Bring it out.
Bring it in, bro. Bring it in, bro. Hug it out, bro.
After he's like, look, I've had a lot of downtime lately, right? They haven't been putting me on as many rotations, but they have to because I'm a guard, right? So, but in my downtime, check it out. And he pulls out like 3 like hacky sacks. Starts juggling.
Whoa,
Perfect.
very impressive.
That is
I
so
flick him a
good.
gold coin.
Catches it. So, like, what's up with the lizard folk? They're here to like, clearly not here to like fuck us up or anything, right?
We have
You bros?
They're bros.
Bros.
Yeah,
Bros.
emissaries.
He goes to like give them a hug, and the 2 guards like stand in front of Sarah and are like,
Oh,
Well, it's okay. It's okay.
I told
It's
Lauren
okay.
you guys were cool.
It's okay. Everything's okay.
I go up to him and I give him a hug instead.
Yeah,
They're just not
aw.
very big huggers.
All right. Boundaries. All right, I get it. So like, what, are you guys headed to the council?
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be so psyched to see you. Oh, I can't wait. What's
How's town been?
same old, you know, just, you know, fucking chilling. What have you guys been up to? What, you been in the fucking swamp? What was that like?
We killed a giant crocodile.
Yeah, 1,000 teeth.
It had 1,000 teeth?
Did we have one of those extra teeth?
I actually did collect some teeth, and we have its entire skin on Kugal's carrion.
Hey, slip me one of those teeth. Let me have one of those.
Yeah, you see the 2 other guards. You could hear their eyes roll in the back of their heads, and they just kind of saunter back off.
I'll flip you a large tooth.
No flipping way,
This
bro.
is for you.
I can have this?
It's from 1,000 teeth.
He has plenty.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, that's right. You killed him. Oh, shit, bro. You killed him.
He was there. Sorry.
Whoa! You killed him. Wait, you all did.
Well, we all did. He took one of Sarv's
Got his
arms.
arm.
But
Yeah.
Does it grow back? Like, some lizards I know, they like grow shit back, right?
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. It's just,
I don't know.
We have a lot.
that is
we have,
so
yeah.
racist. Those are salamanders, homie.
We have.
Oh, fuck. The manders.
Well, we have some council business we need to be getting to. And
Right. I'm holding you up.
It's always good to
Elon,
see you.
a little later, we're gonna like link up, you know, get the stuff.
You can come see me later.
Yeah, party. All right, you
try
guys
to-
have a fun time. Enjoy the city.
I try to nudge like Kugal and Colt like.
And you see Derek run off with this tooth like out in front of him. He's like, Morin! he can't wait to show him. And yeah, it looks like you're free to
I
enter
feel
the
like that
city.
was a worthy giveaway.
I took about 10 of them, so it's fine. What was that guy's name again? He's very friendly with all.
You know,
It's
it.
Derek.
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 Derek. Hey,
Derek.
Derek.
Nice kid.
Yeah, you guys are gonna hang out later. I heard.
He's just gonna come by for a little.
You ain't gotta
Transactional.
Oh
No.
All profits for Aelin.
Phrasing,
That's
but
it.
phrasing.
All right, straight to the council. We don't want any weird stuff happening.
Well, not more than it will.
Mm-hmm.
Sarf, are you okay? He's very friendly.
Are all humans this?
No, he's
No.
a very rare exception.
That man is a drug addict.
That man is a town treasure, and you watch
Oh,
yourself.
Thank
Sir.
you.
I say I
He
kind of
seemed
Thank
quite
you.
friendly.
Kugal.
I kind of whisper and say, "Let's not say he's a drug addict out loud to the town people."
Exactly.
But he, in a whisper, he likes that tea stuff from the leaves.
But please don't repeat that. It's illegal here. So
Yeah, it's illegal here. No
You
problem.
can get in trouble.
yes.
This place is so backwards.
Yeah.
I agree.
You have no
Yeah. We're doing great though.
Right. So to the council.
To the council.
Okay. You make your way through the city. Again, still catching plenty of looks, but nobody stops you any further. And eventually, you find yourself standing out in front of the town council, which is right there. Yeah.
Okie, I guess we gotta go deal with you know who, and then we go.
You have an appointment.
Yeah, you remember. Yeah. Who wants to do the sweet talking this time?
I will.
I trust you, Red. You lead the way.
I feel like I've got us here so far, so it's the least I could do. Maybe what's her name? The other person. I can't remember. Not Girdle or Erdle or
It was
whatever.
Myrtle, right?
Myrtle, something. But the other person.
The younger lady. She gets
I know. I'll be like, "Hey, buddy, pal, it's good to see
Hey, you.
You. You
She
are
was sweet on somebody, wasn't she? Or did I make that up?
Cole. Everybody's sweet on Cole.
It's
Are they?
true.
Really?
You're the hero of Saltmarsh.
Maybe I made that up.
That's something you guys say, but I don't know if that's like actually the case.
Wait till our deeds. They're spreading the word about the 1,000 to you.
You guys actually haven't been to one of these council things in a bit, have you? I think we split off every time we do this.
Yeah, it's usually us.
You're gonna love them. Most of them. One of them's I don't like too much, but they're all right people.
I'm excited.
All right, Red, we're with you.
I proceed.
Okay. You go in, and it's pretty cleared out in here. It's like the end of the day. It seems like a lot of people have filtered out. There's a couple of people still standing around, sitting, in the kind of the waiting area. And behind the desk, you see a familiar face with a set of thick glasses and kind of somewhat long gray hair tied in the back. Oh, you're back.
Yes, and we have brought an emissary.
Yeah.
And he means us no harm, and he is here to peace and talk and relations.
You okay?
You okay? Should we call for a doctor? I'm very concerned.
She takes her glasses off. Well,
We'll
say
just
I
see
never
her-
thought I'd see a lizard man inside the town council, but here we are. What are you here to see? Anders?
Anders, the council, whoever wants to talk to us, we're here.
I suppose pretty much anyone would want to speak with you. Let me... she's kind of like going through her like files and stuff. I do see here. I'll let them know you're here, but in the meantime, say your taxes are due on your properties. You need to pay it. All right. While you get that ready, I'll go get Anders.
Have property?
Yeah, I was gonna say who's she talking
Yeah,
to?
you're talking to these people. They
Tax time.
they pay property tax. I'm just a freeloader. What about you? You pay rent? Do you have to pay taxes on your rent?
We split it. It's fine.
So she disappears back behind the
You
door.
don't have to pay.
Um,
That's okay.
so
Watch it later.
I am here to collect your cost of living taxes and house taxes, property taxes, and all that, because we haven't been nickel and diming for every meal. Aelin, 60 gold.
60.
Yeah.
Kill a lot more people.
Oh my god.
Colt, 50 gold.
Kugel, you got the bag with all the loot we've been getting, right?
Trade it in for
No.
Well, all the loot.
I thought we've been collecting coin. We not been getting coin?
We have a lot of stuff to sell for coin.
Yeah.
We ain't sold it
Yeah,
yet.
we
The,
Totally.
the coins have been split.
Oh, we've already split it up?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
But
most
then
of
we
it's-
have like
Well,
jewels and stuff
there
to
is
sell.
the jewels from the
Do
croc.
you need
but-
some gold? Are you hard up?
No, I suppose,
You have a hint of concern.
Kugal, 30. Red, 30.
That's
Damn, I got the highest taxes.
once we're done here, I guess we'll take care of our town business. You got it covered selling all the goods, right? Perfect. All right. I guess I'll
I'll shoot you too.
take out 50.
No, I got it. I got my gold.
What's her name,
You do
Earl?
yours. I'm not taking your 10 gold.
Okay.
I do too. You keep yours. I give you 60.
60?
I said I'll have
50?
a 50 out.
Yep.
50?
You told me 30.
Or I'm sorry. Yeah, that's correct. 30. And then you 50. You 30. We all good?
Damn.
check.
Okay.
I mean, they'll just pay us back
Yeah, I have a feeling we might get rewarded very
for
soon.
our
actually.
heroic deeds. It's like, oh, look at this gold. It looks very familiar.
That was a lot. That was a lot more than I was expecting, to be honest.
Well, you guys made what, like 200 something off of last time?
I mean, that's the high. That's not
Like, it's expensive.
Works like-
Inflation's a
that's
bitch.
like
I'm going
works
home
like our
after this.
government. They know how much we
Right.
make better
I'm gonna
than we
enjoy
do.
my home.
Like, how do they know?
Yeah.
I'm really gonna appreciate the house I live in now. So a few minutes pass, and Erdl comes back to the door, sits back down at her desk, collects the payment. Thank you very much for supporting the future of Saltmarsh and our well-being.
Are you going to take care of that pothole that's over on 32nd? Because
Yeah.
like,
We need to tell
Sir,
311 about
I
it.
tell you the same thing I tell everybody else. I don't have anything to do with the potholes or the fixing or the horses or the manure, all right? You got to take it up with somebody else. It
I've
ain't me.
taken it up with somebody
I
else.
just work here, sir. I just work here. I have no authority to make any decisions on what gets filled, what doesn't get filled. I'm here. I am an administrative employee.
but you have the authority to take my money, don't you?
Collect
Yes, I do. That's one of my authorities, yes.
That's why I
we
love
paid
you
the
the most.
least out of the group. What's wrong? They had to pony up real money.
And is they're all back in the council chambers. They're ready for you.
Oh,
As we're walking past her desk, I'm going to leave her an apple on her desk and tell her thank you very much.
You're so kind. Thank you. That sounded loud.
just gonna go ahead and have my pipe out. 'Cause I'm sure
Oh,
that'll
yeah.
help explain what happened. So I reach my bag.
You know, the pipe is actually supposed to just show like your most brave event.
Correct.
Oh,
I assume it'll show the
Thousand teeth?
Thousand Teeth. It'll show us rushing in that on fire room with the lizard folk.
and who determines their
Those are folk-
bravest event? Just out of curiosity.
I'm gonna say,
By their,
yeah,
but your
I-
own.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave it to y'all.
Our actions as the Lizard Folk Fire Brigade. Yeah.
Who am I to decide what makes someone feel brave?
The undead that attacked us after we killed those bandits from your hit squad the first time around.
We're the LFFB,
What does that mean?
Lizard Folk Fire Brigade.
Oh, we did. Well, yeah, technically, I suppose.
Pretty brave. Pretty brave.
T-shirt.
I'm following you, buddy.
All right, let's roll.
All right. You head back into the chambers, and you are greeted by the same familiar faces as you were last time. Ada Oland, Gellin Primwater, Anders Solmar, Eleander Inkwell, and Manistrad Copperlocks. Additionally, in this room, looked like they were finishing up some kind of conversation or something with the council, is a half-orc who kind of has his brow furrowed a little bit and looks at you all and just sort of and makes his way out of the chamber.
Oh, I don't recognize that guy. All right, well.
Does anybody recognize him?
Nope.
I ignore it.
What jumped out to you a little bit that was odd is this half-orc. It's unusual to see them in formal attire, and this one was wearing almost like fine clothes. Not quite, like they weren't necessarily clean and pressed or anything like that, but they were nicer clothes, almost like what a butler would wear or something like that. He looked like this, actually.
Oh, okay. Well dressed orc man.
He's a handsome fella.
Anders is the first one to greet you. My friends, I see you've brought company.
Yes, we've returned, and council, this is Saraf, an emissary from the lizard folk, who wishes to establish relations.
You see across all their faces a mixture of emotions. Anders definitely looks like excited, as does Ada. Gellin looks curious almost more than anything. And then Manistrad and Eleander both have like these very, not concerned looks, but stern looks on their faces. Anders says, so, do they speak common?
Yes, and well, I don't want to speak on behalf too much, and I like kind of motion to Saraf, like to, if you want to.
Saraf steps forward and says, council person, thank you for inviting us here. Well, they invited us, I assume. Anyways, your emissaries, unwitting emissaries, have done my tribe a great service, one that will be quite difficult to repay. Not only did they assist us in securing our scouting routes, but they have also directly intervened and saved the life of our queen. We had discounted the humans and other land-dwelling races of Saltmarsh as unuseful in the threat that is inevitable on not just our lizard folk tribe, but on all of the Sword Coast. And he kind of proceeds to explain in more detail the implications of the Sahuagin, and all of everything that's kind of transpired up until this point, and all of your roles in it.
And I'll gladly kind of assist if he like stumbles on some word or something.
Okay.
Or like iron out like a phrase or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like,
I'll smoke up if they need an example of what they look like.
Okay.
And I'll go into detail about what our fake friend said as I was before I killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he if that is your real
we
name.
info dump all of it.
Yeah. Exposition dump.
I'm gonna
So-
find a nice comfy seat, just kind of in the corner, and enjoy a ration because I need a break.
So, kind of towards the end of his speech, he says, so this threat, I believe, is greater than any of us had initially assumed. And it is my belief and my queen's belief that we would be stronger facing this threat together. They all kind of, they've all been sitting back and listening very intently. And they kind of look back and forth to each other. Eleander leans forward and says, my duty is to the protection of this city. We historically have been at odds with one another. What guarantees do we have that once this greater threat to your people is resolved, that things don't go back to the way they were? And Sarov kind of like pauses for a few moments and looks back to the four of you and then looks back up to Eleander and says, my people are a proud people. We admire strength and survival above all else. Should you assist us in defeating this Sahuagin threat, you will have ensured our survival and thus our respect. And those of my tribe will promise never to cross arms with those of Saltmarsh. And he kind of looks back to you, Red, like, is that...
Well said.
A little trust goes a long way between peoples.
Anders speaks up and says, initially we didn't know... all we knew is you were gathering arms. And that something larger was going on. But now that we know what those arms were for, I believe that a little trust is earned. And considering the lengths that our heroes of Saltmarsh have gone to, I believe that speaks for the intentions of these lizard folk. Yes? He looks out at all of you and says, it will take some time to work out the details, I'm sure, in terms of who is going to do what the plan is. So we will be sending correspondence back to the lizard folk, and we will provide shelter and food for our emissary friends throughout their stay. We have a guest quarters here in the town council where they are more than welcome to stay. Sarov kind of bows his head down a bit. Thank you. That would be most appreciated. Yes. So, about your payment for your services rendered, my heroes of Saltmarsh. Getting used to it now.
Yeah.
Well, if I can get used to it.
I think we had some kind of some kind of tax debt for the boats or something like that we had to pay.
Indeed. We would fix up the boat, and provided that you use it to assist us in this conflict, we would also pay to man and crew it for the first year.
Oh.
And you would be offered a privateer license. And upon any bounties that you bring back, any stolen illicit goods, Mr. Primwater will verify their value, and you will be given a percentage of that value. Speaking of the boat, repairs have been making progress. We are almost finished with it, and it is almost seaworthy. Probably just a couple more days of work, truthfully. Maybe at most a week, but it's kind of a day-by-day situation. That being said, we will need a few days to discuss with our new friends here what the plan of action is. So I'm sure after a few weary days out in the swamps that you're probably eager to find the comforts of home again.
Indeed.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
If I may, just a quick question for our council friends. The concern with the Sahuagin, is there concern among the council that their aggression would turn towards us within Saltmarsh?
You're asking the council that?
Yeah.
About the Sahuagin?
Like, we were to help the lizard folk, of course. Is there concern if things went south with that we were going to be at risk for that?
Eleander speaks up and says, "That's the gist of it. Yes."
And my other question was, even though we've got some shelter for our emissaries here, would there be some sort of guard available to kind of stay with them in case any of the locals are less receptive to them being in town, just to make sure that they've got some backup and protection?
Eleander responds again. "The town council is guarded day and night. They will be more than secure here."
I just wanted to make sure our concern was watched and that they were well taken care of.
We offer our protection and they shall have it.
Thank you.
Something to say, Colt?
No, I'm sure it's all covered. And, our friends here will be well taken care of from all sources.
We'll
as
check
expected.
in.
I'm
We'll check
glad.
in.
I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear you're on board.
Sure you are.
Sarf, we'll check in with you on time to time. You know, we're here if you need something.
Did we tell them about Oceanus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they'd only really met him like once.
Yeah. He's dead now.
No longer an issue.
Well,
Anders sits forward again. And if there's nothing else, we will reach out to you here in the next couple of days for what our follow-up steps will be. Yes?
perfect. Thank you.
You know where to find us.
And he kind of sits
Thank you as
back and
always.
looks left and looks right, and he says, "Well, I think that's about a day. Yes? I'm hungry.
Full of wine.
Ready to go home."
Oh, and I'll kind of like, oh, and there's like some bodies just outside the gate in case you were interested. We were accosted by some folks.
Oh, about 20 minutes out. That's right.
Yeah.
Eleander leans
Outside the
forward.
jurisdiction.
"This happened where?"
Just outside the gates, quarter mile,
Yeah,
maybe.
whatever
or
gate
so.
we walked in, the east gate.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Bandits.
About 30 minutes out.
I'll have Derek look at it.
Do great.
And they all kind
He's coming down with a bat, like a
wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Clean up the stuff
They
again,
all
bruh.
kind of
Sucks.
stand up and adjourn. And Ada Oland walks up to Sarv and actually reaches out and shakes his hand. Says, "Mr. Sarv, yes, allow me to show you to your room, please." And they kind of start to shuffle out, and Sarv kind of like turns around and looks at y'all, and it's like, Here we go.
Motion with a smile on my face.
And everybody kind of starts to filter out. Eleander kind of gives you a little bit of a look on the way out. And Anders comes up to you all, and he puts his arm on your shoulder, Colt, and your shoulder, Red, and says, friends, I assume I can call you friends now?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Do you mind speaking with me in my office just for a quick moment?
Is it all right if we bring Aelin and Kugel?
Please.
They're kind of our...
Yes, please.
Okay.
Do you have anything to drink in there?
If I told you that, I'd have to kill you. But yes. And he leads the way out of the room and leads you to his office, opens the door, kind of lets you all in first, kind of peeks outside the door before he closes it.
Everything all right?
Everything's fine, yes. Have a proposal for you. And he walks over to a like a bookcase that has kind of like some doors about halfway up on it. Opens up, pulls out a glass or a bottle of some kind of, looks like alcohol, probably rum, and grabs 5 glasses, sets it out on his desk, and pours it up, and hands you all a glass. And he takes a glass as well. To a successful mission, yes?
You're here.
Yeah.
Quick.
He shoots it back, and then he pours himself another glass. Another?
Oh,
This one to sip on.
I'm going to sip on mine.
I'm okay as well. Thank you.
Right.
Hit me.
And he corks it, just sets it on the desk there, and he sits down in his chair and he says, I understand that you had met with a town local, Ingo the Drover, yes?
Yes, we did.
We did, indeed. That's down by was that near that
They're
weird
the bounty
crab beach?
The bounty person.
Yes.
Oh, we turned over someone to him. That's right. Captain
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes, that's right. We got his boat.
Yes. One of the Pirate Council of 9.
Mm-hmm.
I have a potential lead on another of those pirates.
Oh. We did talk about that. If they're out and about and they're in our way, sure. What you got?
It is somewhat of a delicate situation, and
Delicate.
believe trust is earned between us. I unfortunately cannot speak too much about it here, but there could be greater implications on the town council should this information that I have found be true, and it's not something I'm comfortable speaking with here, and it wouldn't look great for me to meet with you all outside of the town hall, council hall. I have asked my assistant, Scarin Wave Chaser. He has been a long-time family friend since I was a child, taken care of me, and was truly there for me when my parents died. I trust him with my life, and I trust him with this information. If I were to send him to one of your places of choosing, preferably someplace private, a home, domicile, he can give you more information, but only with your permission would I send him there.
I mean, that sounds fine, but Anders, I have to be honest with you. This sounds a bit strange.
This
This information is so secretive. You have to send someone to tell us at one of our homes? Because if you talk about it here, the wrong ears may hear. It's Eleander, isn't it?
Maybe it's a relation to someone else.
I cannot say anything here because I do not know who's listening or who has ears where.
All right. Well,
All I can say is that information is by far the most valuable currency, and some people will do drastic things to acquire it or prevent it from being acquired.
In character, I like. And then I'll send him a message. And I'll say, hold on 1 second.
oh yeah, we can just get it that way.
And
That's right.
then I'm going to message Aelin. Would it be okay to meet at your place later? You can reply to this message.
Yeah, but you can also ask him if he just wants to message it to you, maybe.
So you can have us you can send your friend to us, or we can talk like this.
He responds, I would feel much more comfortable sending my friend, as I don't know
Sure.
the extent of magical capabilities.
Okay. We're meeting at your place. Meeting at the shack. We're gonna meet at the shack. We're gonna meet at the house, the place, not the shack. You didn't know I said shack.
When?
My house is nice.
When do we want to meet up?
I can arrange to have him there this evening after dark.
How's this evening sound? As a form of message. To your wonderful house.
I really just wanted to relax this
Repeat it to
evening.
everybody.
I guess we can. Are the shops still going to be open for a while after this, or is everything shutting down?
Most things are probably shutting down.
All right.
We can sleep. Get this. We sleep and we have fun tomorrow.
Aelin, you got room? Bunk over your place? I don't want to head there after dark and head to my place. Saltmarsh gets a little weird at night sometimes.
Yeah, but you're the
That's
hero of Saltmarsh.
All right. I'm set up at her place for the night. Stay at my house tomorrow night, though. I want to go home.
As a personal reminder, have we heard of this Council of the Nine before?
Yes.
Okay.
Just with all the wanted posters.
Mike doesn't remember.
Yeah.
Kugal might remember. Like, I remember there being a list of folks.
Here's all the bounties we collected.
Yeah.
I think Red picked them all up.
Got it.
Off the billboard. He just ripped every one of them off.
We'll take them all.
He's already caught all these guys. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
We have to turn their bodies in. Or whatever's left of their bodies.
Okay.
Well, I suppose Anders and we'll be at Aylin's and do the thing and.
Well, thanks for the drink.
Mhm.
I say kind of loud. We surely must be going. We need some rest. Very loudly.
Yes. He like catches on to what you're doing, and says, we do have the crew assembled for your sea ghost.
Do we have to change the name on that for like
Well, we have.
previous problems? Or...
That was what I wanted to talk to you about in here, actually. And he like pours himself another drink.
Oh no, I'm still sipping on
I'm
mine.
good on mine. Yeah, I'm still kind of.
He says, there's still a couple of days, and, aesthetics are kind of the final thing to be taken care of, and we wouldn't want to put you in something you didn't, look great in sailing. So, is there a certain name you wanted painted on it, a picture, or anything like that?
Yeah, 'cause we gotta get a title. We gotta get the registration. And
That we can take care of
get
all
a
that.
UCC for it. Yeah. What name do we want on the boat?
I've fixed plenty, but I haven't actually had a boat. I never even honestly thought of it. I have no idea.
We
That's
named
too long
the
of an
small
issue.
one the U.S. Fin, right? If not, we can name this
Well,
one
that's
the
not
U.S.
really.
Fin.
That's not really. That's kind of like a little dinghy. It's not really a ship. You know what I mean? I mean, you can name it and have it, but it's not. It's almost like a little passenger ship. It's a
Well, that's
boat.
what I was saying. Our little one.
I don't
Really,
know.
really
This
what
is
we
the
got?
real deal. This is the big leagues. I have no idea what to do with it.
Right. Well,
Can we think about it? Give us a night.
take the night to think about it, and let me know by tomorrow afternoon, so that we can make the proper arrangements to have your insignia and the name of your ship painted. Bless you, painted on it.
Thank you.
Perhaps even some sort of logo if you wanted a logo as well.
That would be a bad idea. We do a lot of thunder and lightning stuff. Maybe something combining those somehow. Stormy thing.
Yeah.
Like we're the storm rolling through. You know what I mean? Especially with you. That something like that.
What about someone's face?
I don't like it already, Red. I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't even acknowledge you.
I know a guy who can wrap it for us.
yeah. Can we get one of those wraps around the whole boat?
Can we throw some 20s on it? He says, I believe a full-size portrait may be a bit out of the time frame.
Way out of time frame. Impossible.
What about
Probably.
just the head?
It's quite a large ship. If you want someone to
just
see
the
it from
eyes.
away,
Too
it needs to be
expensive.
big.
Just the
Probably
eyes.
way out of scope.
I'd be willing to pay several hundred gold to make it happen. If it was just a possibility. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll
We'd
circle
have to
back.
find the right artist for it. Regardless, think about it this evening, and we'll discuss it tomorrow. Right. Well, cheers, my friends. He raises his glass again, and he finishes his drink.
Just set mine down. I'll drink it.
I'll finish that.
And he says, I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Sounds good.
Sounds
And he
good.
stands back up, and he seems like he's kind of like welcoming you to leave.
Yes. As we're yes. And we're leaving.
All right. Slumber party. Let's do it.
Heading to Aylin's house?
Yep.
Okay. You all head out into the street. Still a little bit of daylight left, but looks like the city's kind of like closing down. People are closing up shops. And you see kind of the wave of like night fishermen kind of heading out to the docks. The day fishermen kind of, getting everything buttoned up for the end of their day. As you all find your way, making your way back out of town on the opposite side and headed down the road to Aylin's cabin. And that's where we're going to head and call it for this evening, for this session.
We made it to town.
You
Made
did.
it to town.
Made it home
A
in
lot
one
of town
piece.
business to do now.
All the things.
A lot of things here.
Just call it Bodie McBodie.
I already like
Bodie
it.
McBoatface.
I've been I googled funny boat names. I like the
Yeah.
Codfather a lot.
The Godfather.
I thought that was a good one. Finn and Tonic.
Finn and Tonic.
New Kid on the Dock.
New kid on the dock.
There's some good boat names here.
Yeah, it's just a couple of them. Yeah. Those are my favorites. My personal favorite though was the Codfather.
Pretty good.
That is a good one.
Pretty good.
Aquaholic.
Oh man, you guys did great tonight. Good session, good combat, good role play. I'm excited to see what y'all do in the next one.
Glad we made it to town.
Yeah. Ooh, airship in progress.
You just sound
That's the name.
exhausted.
We've been traveling, fighting.
Yeah.
Just we've been out and about, man. I'm ready.
Ready to sleep. For
Ready to talk to folks and get gear, exchange goods. Haven't been able to do that in forever.
Yeah.
He has to get his crocodile thing. I got an armor thing to do. He's got some weird face thing
frames.
to do.
Yeah, you check on that.
So many things to do in town.
I gotta hire some people.
Armor for crying out loud.
We gotta hire.
get a name.
They're signing us a whole crew. We have a crew for our
Well,
boat.
no,
yeah.
I want to expand on my house.
Oh.
And so I'm gonna.
You want maids?
No, I want to build like 2 extra rooms in it.
You're expanding. Okay, a
what
lot
I
of stuff to
said.
do in town.
I need to hire someone.
Well, you have to
Need
take
to
out.
find a contractor.
I do.
Well, you have to take out a loan with a raccoon to expand your house and pay him back in bells.
I get that
And
reference.
Earl's
Earl's
gonna need like permits and everything. It's just gonna be
The-
all
We
The-
also
the
need to talk
contractors will figure it
to
out.
Crag or Caldeck about that book.
Do you really want government officials like going through every nook and cranny of the house?
Oh yeah, no.
Why would the government officials have to do that?
Code
Well,
enforcement?
code enforcement.
We gotta talk to Kelladek.
Yeah, or Craig or Craig.
We
whatever
gotta
his name is,
talk
about that book.
to Kiorna
When's
Kester.
the last time you even talked to your homeowners association president?
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't know
gonna
I
have-
had one.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're gonna
those
have
fees
all
are in
the-
the middle of the month. You paid your taxes. Your HOA fees are.
I'm
due.
sure we've got a letter about like we don't have nearly enough
Yeah.
units.
Right.
I don't even have my
nets hanging
notes.
from
What
the
they called you? I
rafters and
totally
shit.
forgot. Tovanar. That's your name.
Allegedly.
Got you in there. Dwight's. I've heard someone else call you that.
So with that, thank you everyone for watching. We've got our Obelisk campaign coming up next Friday. Looking forward to that. We're making some headway there. Happy to hear it. Spelljammer, that's coming along. I saw you made some progress on that.
I did.
TBD still on that though, but it's coming.
Who's playing on that?
The Witchlight crew. The same group I had go through the wild beyond the Witchlight, and also 2 one-shots. I think they did a wild sheep chase and damn, what was the other one? Can't
Wolves of
remember the name.
Welton.
Wolves of Welton. That's it.
Yeah. No, that'll be exciting. So, and y'all did the Richard Ross thing.
Oh yeah, one of our
House of
players
Ross.
he did his own custom whole spiel. It was interesting. It was unique. The whole thing was about getting the recipe for some soda. It was like drink and be merry. It made everybody happy. But
Yeah.
Kind of get as a mind control tonic. So
Yeah.
the whole thing there.
Well,
It's
and
cool.
It
Watch
was
it
one
if
of
you're
his.
interested.
It was one of his first times DMing.
It's true.
Too, so,
Very first time. That's right.
So, anyway, all that being said, again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you want to support the channel.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Tell your
Comment
friends.
and subscribe.
Spread the love. Yeah, that's it. So thank you all, and we'll see you next week. Bye.